Under the gentle glow of the moon, the city of Loria comes alive with an air of anticipation. Its winding streets and ancient towers shimmer in silvery light, casting long shadows that dance across the cobblestones. Tonight marks the eve of renewal, a revered tradition that has shaped the city's spirit for generations. This mystical rite is reserved for chosen women whose destinies are intertwined with Loria's future. As the city gathers in hushed excitement, the significance of the ceremony is felt in every heart and whispered in every corner. The eve of renewal promises transformation, hope, and a reaffirmation of the bonds that unite the people of Loria beneath the moonlit sky. Aséra steps into the Hall of Winds, her heart pounding with anticipation and awe. The vast chamber is renowned throughout the land as a place where destinies are reshaped and legends are born. As she gazes at the swirling currents that dance along the marble floor, a mixture of excitement and trepidation fills her. Stories of those who entered before her echo in her mind, each one transformed by the hall's mysterious power. The air hums with possibility, and Aséra feels the weight of her journey pressing upon her shoulders. She knows that crossing this threshold marks the beginning of a profound change, one that will test her courage and resolve. Inside the chamber, a soft, enchanting glow emanates from lanterns suspended in midair, casting gentle patterns across the stone walls. Feathers drift slowly through the air, swirling in silent currents, adding to the sense of wonder and mystery. At the center, the Mistresses of Renewal stand in a solemn circle, their presence both commanding and graceful. Each mistress wears intricate robes adorned with symbols of transformation. Mistress Vale steps forward, her gaze steady and voice resonant, introducing herself as the guide for the evening's ritual. The purpose of this gathering is revealed, a ceremony designed to renew and restore, channeling ancient energies to bring about change and healing. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation as the ritual is about to begin. As the ritual approaches, the attendants move with careful precision, gathering the necessary items and ensuring every detail is in place. The enchanted shears, gleaming with a faint, otherworldly light, are presented on a velvet cushion, their significance clear to all present. Aséra sits quietly, her fingers gently tracing the length of her hair one last time. She closes her eyes, absorbing the memories woven into each strand, and breathes deeply, preparing herself for what is to come. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation as the attendants stand ready and the enchanted shears await their purpose. In this moment, Aséra bids a silent farewell to her hair, knowing that the ritual will mark a profound transformation. As the shears glide through Aséra's hair, each precise snip seems to carry away more than just strands. Locks tumble softly to the floor, marking the passage of time and the shedding of old burdens. With every cut, Aséra feels a growing sense of lightness, as if the weight of her past is being lifted. The rhythm of the scissors becomes almost meditative, inviting her to embrace change. Tears mingle with relief, and a gentle smile begins to form as she realizes this transformation is more than physical. The haircut becomes a ritual of renewal, a tangible act of letting go. By the final trim, Aséra stands renewed, ready to face the future unencumbered. As the final strands of Aséra's hair fall away, a gentle hush settles over the room. The air seems to shimmer with a quiet magic, as if the very act of shedding her hair is washing away old burdens and fears. Aséra feels a surge of energy, a powerful clarity awakening within her. She stands taller, her eyes shining with newfound confidence and purpose. Around her, the other women watch in silent solidarity, their presence a comforting embrace. Though no words are spoken, their support is palpable, anchoring Aséra as she steps into this new chapter. In that moment, she is reborn, strong, whole, and unafraid. Aséra steps out of the Hall of Winds, her presence radiating newfound strength and clarity. The trials she faced within have reshaped her, instilling a deep sense of purpose and resilience. As she walks into the night, the moon above glows with an unusual brilliance, casting a gentle light that seems to celebrate her transformation. Each breath she takes feels lighter, filled with hope and possibility. The world around her appears changed, as if responding to the energy she now carries. Empowered and renewed, Aséra embraces the journey ahead, guided by the moon's welcoming glow.
Aséra moves quietly through the tranquil streets of Loria, her thoughts lingering on the profound ritual she has just experienced. The air feels different now, charged with a sense of new beginnings. As she passes, the women of the city offer subtle gestures of respect, each acknowledging the importance of renewal in their own unique manner. Some nod in silent approval, while others share gentle smiles. These moments of recognition reinforce the deep bonds within the community. For Aséra, the journey is both personal and collective, marking her transformation and her place among the women of Loria. Aséra meets Kaelin, her childhood companion, whose bold and passionate demeanor stands in stark contrast to Aséra's quiet contemplation. As they talk, Kaelin's unease about the upcoming ritual becomes apparent. She voices her concerns, questioning not just the ceremony itself, but what renewal truly means for their community. Aséra listens, offering her own perspective shaped by reflection and empathy. Through their exchange, the complexity of renewal emerges, revealing both hope and uncertainty. Their conversation highlights the tension between tradition and personal belief, deepening the bond between the two friends. The atmosphere shifts abruptly as a messenger bursts onto the scene, flanked by a group of imposing, armored women. Their presence commands attention, and the sense of urgency is unmistakable. At the forefront stands Captain Serene, renowned for her strength and leadership. With a keen gaze, she surveys the group before focusing on Aséra. Serene is drawn to Aséra's distinctive aura, recognizing something extraordinary about her. This unexpected arrival marks a turning point, as new challenges and possibilities begin to unfold. Serene shares with Aséra the significance of her selection by the Hall of Winds. This prestigious honor is not given lightly, and it marks Aséra as someone destined for a unique role. Serene reveals that the magic of renewal is far more profound than mere tradition. Those who experience it are granted genuine power and heightened understanding, transforming them in ways that go beyond the physical. For Aséra, this means stepping into a future shaped by newfound abilities and deeper wisdom. The ceremony is not just a rite of passage, but a gateway to possibilities previously unimaginable. Aséra stands at the threshold of destiny, burdened by the gravity of her selection. Above her, the sky trembles with distant thunder, a sign that change is imminent. Shadows gather across the Emberlands, signaling a mysterious threat that grows ever closer. Serene's words echo in Aséra's mind, suggesting that her transformation is not merely personal, but will ripple outward, affecting the fate of the world itself. The path ahead is uncertain, and Aséra must confront both her own fears and the challenges that await beyond the horizon. As dusk settles over the city, an eerie silence descends, broken only by the distant rumble of an unseen force rippling across the sky. Aséra and her companions exchange uneasy glances, their nerves taut with anticipation. Serene's warriors move swiftly, forming a protective barrier around the group, their eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. Even the drakelings, usually playful and curious, grow restless, sensing the approach of something powerful and unknown. The air grows heavy, charged with tension, as everyone braces for the storm that is surely coming. In this moment, the city feels suspended between calm and chaos, awaiting whatever fate has in store. Aséra stands at the threshold of something extraordinary. Newly renewed, she senses a force stirring within her, a power that is as mysterious as it is compelling. The sensation leaves her both anxious and intrigued, unsure of what it might mean. Kaelin, ever protective, advises her to proceed carefully, wary of the unknown. But Serene steps forward, unveiling the secret of the echo, a magical connection that links all those who have been renewed. This revelation hints at a deeper unity and purpose, suggesting that Aséra's awakening is part of something much larger than herself. The echo serves as both a warning and a summons, resonating across the land to alert those who possess the strength to defend it. Its presence is more than just a sound. It is a signal that danger is near and that action is required. As the sky fractures with a foreboding light, the gravity of the situation becomes unmistakable. In that moment, Aséra feels the echo reach her in a way it never has before. She understands that she is not just a witness to these events, but someone uniquely chosen to respond. The connection is profound, setting her apart from others and marking the beginning of her journey. Serene gathers her riders, preparing them for the journey to the Emberlands, a place known for its unpredictable and perilous magic. She emphasizes that only those who have undergone renewal possess the resilience needed to survive there. Driven by loyalty and determination, Kaylin steps forward, volunteering herself for the renewal ritual. However, Serene cautions her, explaining that renewal is not something that can be rushed or demanded. The process is mysterious and must occur naturally, guided by forces beyond their control. This moment underscores both the dangers of the Emberlands and the deep bonds within Serene's group. Aséra offers Kaylin a gentle reassurance, promising that she will come back. With determination in her eyes, she climbs onto the drakeling, its gaze reflecting a newfound respect for the power she now possesses. The creature senses the change within her, acknowledging her as its rider. Together with her companions, Aséra sets off, the group moving steadily toward the fiery horizon. The air is thick with anticipation, each member aware that their journey is about to enter a new and uncertain chapter. Kaylin stands alone, watching as Aséra fades into the distance. A mix of uncertainty and longing fills his heart, leaving him unsure of what lies ahead. The echo remains, its presence subtle yet persistent, suggesting that this moment is not the end, but rather a turning point. Hints of future possibilities swirl in the air, whispering of paths not yet taken. Kaylin senses that his own destiny may be intertwined with these unfolding events, even if the way forward is still unclear. Aséra and her companions set out from Loria, the quiet determination in their eyes reflecting the uncertainty ahead. Mounted on drakelings, they traverse a landscape transformed by mysterious forces. The air shimmers with traces of unfamiliar magic, and the ground is scarred by signs that hint at dangers yet to come. Shadows flicker along the horizon, and the silence is broken only by the soft footfalls of their mounts. Each mile brings them closer to the Emberlands, a destination both feared and hoped for. Despite the ominous signs, the group presses onward, bound by purpose and the promise of answers that await them. As the group draws nearer to the Emberlands, the world around them begins to shift dramatically. The air thickens with an oppressive heat, and the ground pulses with a strange energy that seems to echo within Aséra herself. Overhead, the sky fractures, revealing jagged lines of light that stretch across the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the landscape. The terrain becomes unpredictable, with shimmering waves of heat distorting their vision and making each step feel uncertain. This surreal transformation signals that they are entering a place unlike any they have encountered before, where the very fabric of reality appears to be unraveling. For Aséra, the resonance of the land is both unsettling and strangely familiar, hinting at a deeper connection yet to be understood. Aséra finds herself inexplicably attuned to the Emberlands, sensing subtle vibrations in the air that others seem to miss. Her companions notice her reactions, moments of quiet awe, or a sudden clarity in her gaze, as if she understands something hidden beneath the surface. This resonance is more than mere curiosity. It suggests a bond with the ancient magic that shapes the land itself. The group begins to wonder if Aséra's connection might unlock secrets long forgotten, or if it will draw them deeper into the mysteries of the Emberlands. As they travel, the landscape seems to respond to her presence, reinforcing the sense that she is uniquely linked to the territory's power. As the group advances, a chilling sight emerges from the fiery valley below. The spire wraiths, enigmatic and formidable beings, begin to rise, their forms shimmering with otherworldly energy. The warriors instinctively ready their weapons, sensing the imminent threat. These entities are not merely obstacles. They are harbingers of a deeper disturbance, signaling that the boundary between worlds is growing dangerously thin. The air crackles with tension, and the landscape itself seems to tremble in anticipation. The group realizes that this encounter may be unlike any they have faced before, as the forces at play extend beyond the realm of the familiar. Aséra feels the pull of the echo growing stronger with each passing day. This mysterious force now pulses within her, revealing glimpses of her true potential and the responsibilities she must embrace. As the spire wraiths draw nearer, their presence casts a shadow over her thoughts, fueling both fear and determination. The boundaries between her own identity and the echo begin to blur, urging her to confront the destiny that awaits. With the fate of her world hanging in the balance, Aséra stands on the precipice of a profound transformation. Aséra stands quietly, attuned to the subtle heartbeat of the earth beneath her feet. The ancient rhythm of the land resonates within, guiding her thoughts and steadying her resolve. As she channels the echo, a powerful force flows through her, connecting her to generations past. This moment marks a turning point as she embraces the path laid out before her. Around her, the warriors prepare for the looming battle, their anticipation palpable. United by purpose, they look to Aséra, whose awakening signals hope and strength for what lies ahead. Aséra finds herself enveloped by the echo, an overwhelming force that heightens her senses and unveils the battlefield with striking clarity. Every movement, every sound becomes amplified, allowing her to perceive the chaos and order woven into the landscape. Through this connection, she feels an ancient rhythm coursing beneath the surface, a pulse that has shaped the Emberlands for generations. The echo binds her not only to the present conflict, but also to the deep history of the land itself. As she moves, Aséra senses the legacy of those who fought before her, guiding her actions with a newfound awareness. This profound experience transforms her understanding of the world and her place within it. Serene encourages Aséra to surrender to the echo, a powerful force that begins to dominate her mind. As she yields, the echo floods her consciousness, its intensity manifesting as waves of elemental heat surging through her body. This sensation is both overwhelming and invigorating, sharpening her senses and fortifying her resolve. The transformation readies Aséra for the looming danger, aligning her spirit and strength with the elemental energies she now commands. In this pivotal moment, the echo becomes both her shield and her weapon against the imminent threat. Aséra reacts without hesitation, channeling waves of radiant energy that surge from her hands. The shimmering bursts strike the advancing spire wraiths, forcing them to retreat and breaking their assault. Warriors nearby pause, their eyes wide with disbelief as they witness Aséra's unexpected display of power. The air crackles with residual energy, and for a moment, the battlefield is silent, everyone recalibrating their understanding of what Aséra is capable of. Her actions not only repel the immediate threat, but also shift the perception of her role among the warriors. Aséra stands in disbelief as Serene reveals the true nature of her abilities. The magic she commands does not originate from within herself, but is instead a conduit for the Emberlands' collective strength. This power, known as the essence of the renewed, flows through her as a living connection to the land and its people. The realization leaves Aséra both awed and uncertain as she grapples with the responsibility of channeling such a force. She begins to understand that her role is not just personal, but deeply intertwined with the fate of the Emberlands. The weight of this knowledge settles over her, reshaping her sense of identity and purpose. As the spire wraiths shift their attention toward Aséra, a wave of apprehension washes over her. The intensity of their gaze unsettles her, making each moment feel heavy with uncertainty. Fear threatens to overwhelm her resolve, but she clings to Serene's steady guidance. With each whispered instruction, Serene helps Aséra steady her breathing and focus her thoughts. The challenge is immense, yet Aséra draws strength from their bond, determined not to falter. In the midst of danger, she learns to trust herself and the wisdom of her companion. Suddenly, a blinding fissure of light splits the sky, casting the landscape in an otherworldly glow. The spire wraiths, previously thought to be hostile, shift their focus. Their movements are deliberate, almost ritualistic, as they channel energy toward the skywound. It becomes clear that their true intent is not to attack, but to summon. Something, or perhaps someone, is being drawn through the shimmering breach above. The air hums with anticipation as the purpose behind the spire wraith's actions is finally revealed. All eyes turn upward, waiting to see what will emerge from the crack in the heavens. As the spire wraiths dissolve into the shadows, a deep silence settles over the fractured landscape. From beyond the fissure, a voice calls out, unmistakably uttering Aséra's name. The sound echoes with an eerie familiarity, resonating through the air and stirring something within her. The realization dawns on Aséra that the force breaching the sky is not a stranger. It knows her intimately. Its summons is deliberate, filled with intent, and she senses that her presence is not just requested, but required. The world feels suddenly smaller, as if all paths now lead toward the mysterious entity waiting beyond the rift.
Aséra stands amidst the Emberlands, where the usual roar of molten rivers and the crackle of heated stone suddenly falls silent. A mysterious whisper drifts through the air, its origin unknown, yet unmistakably present. The sound is both distant and intimate, as if it speaks directly to her while enveloping the entire landscape. This intrusion unsettles Aséra, stirring a sense of vulnerability that is foreign in her fiery domain. She finds herself questioning the intent behind the whisper, wondering if it carries a warning, a message, or something more ominous. The silence that follows is heavy, amplifying her unease and compelling her to search for answers in the shadows of the Emberlands. Serene and the other warriors exchange uneasy glances, their concern evident as they contemplate the meaning behind the entity's voice echoing from the sky-wound. The realization dawns that the boundary separating their world from another is perilously fragile. This revelation casts a shadow over their previous assumptions, making it clear that the threat they face is far greater than anticipated. Their discussion grows tense as they consider the possible consequences of such a breach. The group understands that the situation demands immediate attention and caution. The atmosphere is charged with urgency as the warriors prepare themselves for challenges that may lie ahead. Faced with mounting uncertainty, the group chooses to withdraw to the Emberwatch Bastion, seeking its formidable protection and the wisdom preserved within its walls. Serene shares a crucial insight. The Hall of Winds and the Embergate are not merely architectural marvels, but repositories of ancient histories. These places may contain records about the First Renewed and the legendary figure who once shattered the sky. The promise of answers compels the group to delve deeper, hoping that the past will illuminate the challenges they now face. Their journey takes on new urgency, guided by the possibility that old truths might hold the key to their survival. The fissure overhead radiates with an intense burning light, forcing the warriors to shield their eyes and brace themselves for departure. Amidst the chaos, Aséra experiences a profound sense of connection to the mysterious entity beyond the rift, as if recalling a memory that remains just out of reach. Serene, standing nearby, observes Aséra's reaction with quiet apprehension, her own worries unspoken but palpable. The group's resolve is tested as they prepare to move forward, uncertain of what awaits them beyond the pulsing sky. Each warrior carries their own fears and hopes, bound together by the unfolding mystery. In the distant city of Loria, Kaylin finds herself irresistibly drawn to the legendary Hall of Winds. Though apprehensive and uncertain, she cannot ignore the pull that beckons her forward. As she approaches, the grand doors of the hall open on their own, welcoming her inside. A gentle yet mysterious wind swirls around her, guiding her steps deeper into the ancient chamber. This ethereal presence seems to whisper promises of discovery and transformation. For Kaylin, the moment marks the beginning of a journey she never expected, one shaped by forces she is only beginning to understand.
Emberwatch Bastion stands as a formidable fortress, its structure emerging from a landscape marked by fire and ash. The spires glow with an inner light, casting shifting patterns across the scorched earth below. Waves of living heat ripple outward, creating an atmosphere both mesmerizing and intimidating. As Aséra and Serene draw nearer, the sheer presence of the bastion hints at secrets and powers concealed within its walls. Their arrival marks the beginning of an encounter with forces that shape the very fabric of this mysterious stronghold. The stage is set for discovery, challenge, and transformation in the heart of Emberwatch. Aséra and Serene step into the bastion, immediately struck by an enveloping warmth that sets it apart from the cold world outside. The hall is alive with the presence of seasoned warriors and focused adepts, their movements precise and purposeful. For newcomers, the bastion offers a curious blend of hospitality and awe. The welcoming glow of lanterns and the hum of quiet conversation invite exploration, yet the sheer scale of the chamber and the formidable figures within create an undercurrent of intimidation. Every glance exchanged and every measured step reminds Aséra and Serene that they have entered a place of both refuge and challenge. The bastion's atmosphere hints at the trials and camaraderie that await those who choose to belong. As Aséra walks through the corridor, she observes the ancient sigils etched into the walls beginning to shimmer and shift, seemingly in response to her presence. The symbols, dormant for centuries, now pulse with a subtle energy, casting intricate patterns of light across the stone. This unexpected reaction suggests a mysterious link between Aséra and the bastion itself, one that neither she nor her companions fully understand. Serene, noticing the change, voices her concern, wary of the implications of such recognition. The air grows tense as questions arise about Aséra's true connection to this place and what it might mean for their journey ahead. Within the vast, echoing chamber of the Grand Archive, Aséra and Serene are greeted by the Elder Archivist and a gathering of archivist women. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as the Elder steps forward, her gaze settling on Aséra. She refers to Aséra as the Resonant, a title that carries both weight and mystery. The Elder then unveils the Ember Codex, an ancient and enigmatic tome. She hints that this codex may hold secrets crucial to understanding Aséra's true nature. The archivists watch in silence, aware that the answers within the codex could reshape everything they know. Aséra stands before the Ember Codex, an ancient artifact suspended in the air, its surface shimmering with mysterious runes. As she approaches, the codex pulses with energy, responding to her presence in a way that suggests a deep, hidden link. The elders urge her to reach out and make contact, knowing that this moment could reveal the origins of her abilities and her connection to the Sky Wound. Uncertainty fills the chamber as Aséra hesitates, aware that touching the codex may forever change her understanding of herself. The air grows tense, charged with anticipation, as she prepares to uncover truths that have long been concealed. This encounter promises to illuminate the mysteries surrounding her powers and the fate that binds her to the world's most profound secrets. As Aséra reaches out and touches the codex, a brilliant surge of light and energy erupts around her, illuminating the chamber with an otherworldly glow. The intensity of the moment is palpable, as ancient forces seem to awaken in response to her presence. This dramatic event marks a pivotal turning point in Aséra's journey, hinting at profound revelations yet to come. The Codex's power resonates deeply, suggesting answers to the mysteries of her identity and the enigmatic forces that have been calling to her. In this instant, Aséra stands on the threshold of discovery, forever changed by the encounter. Aséra finds herself suddenly swept away from the familiar confines of the archive chamber. She stands in a vast desert, its surface shimmering with molten glass that ripples beneath her feet. Above, the sky is fractured, ablaze with streaks of burning colors that seem to pulse and shift with every breath. The air is thick with an otherworldly energy, both beautiful and unsettling. Amidst this surreal landscape, Aséra notices a figure approaching, a woman whose very presence seems to bend the world around her. Power radiates from the stranger, tangible and immense, leaving Aséra both awestruck and wary. The encounter marks the beginning of a profound transformation, as the boundaries between reality and imagination blur before her eyes. The woman steps forward, unveiling her true identity as the First Renewed. She admits to being the one who shattered the sky, an act that forever altered the fate of the world. Her confession carries the weight of history and consequence. Turning to Aséra, she recognizes a rare and profound bond between Aséra and the mystical forces that shape their reality. This acknowledgement hints at a deeper significance to Aséra's journey, suggesting that her connection may be the key to understanding or even mending the world's fractured state. The revelation leaves Aséra with more questions than answers, setting the stage for what is to come. Aséra stands in awe as the woman reveals the remarkable traits that distinguish her from everyone else. Each sign, carefully listed, points to abilities that Aséra had only begun to sense within herself. The woman explains that these gifts are not random, but carry a deeper meaning and responsibility. As the conversation unfolds, Aséra realizes that her actions have far-reaching consequences, and that her choices may shape the fate of those around her. The significance of her powers becomes clear, leaving Aséra both humbled and determined to understand her role in the unfolding events. The woman's words carry a profound significance, signaling a turning point for Aséra. She reveals that the world itself is calling upon Aséra, urging her to respond to an urgent need. The choice presented is stark and monumental, to either heal the fractured sky or to shatter it beyond repair. This moment forces Aséra to confront the weight of her responsibility and the far-reaching consequences of her decision. The fate of the world now rests in her hands as she stands at the crossroads between restoration and destruction. As the vision abruptly fades, Aséra finds herself back in the archive chamber, her breath uneven and her hands trembling. The intensity of what she witnessed lingers, leaving her visibly shaken and overwhelmed by emotion. Serene, the wise elder, observes Aséra's distress with concern, but remains composed. Gently, Serene encourages Aséra to share the details of her vision, understanding that recounting the experience may help unravel its meaning. Aséra hesitates, gathering her thoughts as the weight of the revelation presses upon her. The chamber is silent, awaiting her words, as the significance of the moment becomes clear to both of them. Aséra stands at the center of the ancient chamber, her words echoing through the stillness. She reveals that the burden of deciding the world's fate now rests solely on her shoulders. The magnitude of this responsibility weighs heavily, casting a somber mood over those present. As she turns to leave, the silence deepens, each person grappling with the implications of her decision. The air is thick with uncertainty and anticipation, as the future hangs in the balance. Aséra's departure marks a pivotal moment, one that will shape the destiny of all.
Aséra sits quietly in the dim chamber, her thoughts swirling after the unsettling encounter with the Ember Codex. The vision of the first renewed lingers in her mind, vivid and mysterious. As she recounts the cryptic message to the gathered warriors and archivists, unease ripples through the group. The silence is heavy, punctuated only by the shifting glances of those present. Tension mounts as each person tries to interpret the meaning behind Aséra's words, uncertain of what the future may hold. The chamber, once a place of study and strategy, now feels charged with anticipation and apprehension. Serene and the elder archivist question Aséra, seeking to uncover the truth behind her mysterious connection to the First Renewed. As their inquiries deepen, they reveal legends of a sky wound, an ancient threat that once scarred their world. The mythic status of the First Renewed becomes clear, casting Aséra's own transformation in a new and daunting light. Confused and overwhelmed, Aséra grapples with the weight of these revelations. She wonders what part she is meant to play in the events now set in motion, uncertain of her place in a story that began long before her birth. The elder archivist stands firm, declaring that Aséra cannot make an informed decision without understanding the forbidden history. This knowledge, long concealed from most, holds the key to the truth she seeks. To prepare for this revelation, the archivist begins the ritual to unveil the Ember Mirror. Unlike traditional records, the Ember Mirror does not rely on written words. Instead, it preserves the past in echoes, fragments of memory and experience that linger in the air. As anticipation builds, Aséra realizes that what she is about to witness may change her perspective forever. Kaelin enters the enigmatic Hall of Winds, its atmosphere charged with ancient energy. Here, Mistress Vale greets her, revealing the profound truth that both fear and devotion play vital roles in the process of renewal. As Kaelin listens, she realizes that her unwavering devotion to Aséra has not gone unnoticed. The winds themselves seem to acknowledge her loyalty, swirling gently in recognition. This moment marks a turning point for Kaelin, as she begins to understand the delicate balance required for true transformation. Kaelin stands at the threshold of renewal, drawn into the hall by a force she cannot fully comprehend. The energy that surrounds her is both unfamiliar and compelling, hinting at mysteries yet to be revealed. As she is enveloped by this strange power, Kaelin senses a shift within herself, marking the beginning of a journey she never anticipated. Her presence in the hall is not accidental. It signifies a deeper connection to the events that are about to unfold. With each moment, the significance of her role becomes clearer, setting the stage for challenges and discoveries that lie ahead. Within the quiet halls of Emberwatch, Aséra follows Serene to the heart of the sanctuary, where the Ember Mirror waits. The air is thick with anticipation as she steels herself to witness the truth behind the legend of the first Skybreaker. As she gazes into the shimmering surface, Aséra cannot help but wonder if her destiny is entwined with the ancient tale. The possibility that her own fate may echo the story she is about to uncover weighs heavily on her mind. In this moment, the boundary between myth and reality begins to blur, setting the stage for a revelation that could change everything. As the Ember Mirror stirs to life, a gentle glow fills the chamber, casting shifting patterns across ancient stone. Aséra stands poised at the edge of discovery, her heart pounding with anticipation and trepidation. The uncertainty of her future weighs heavily, as she wonders what the mirror will reveal and what sacrifices her destiny may require. Shadows flicker around her, echoing the doubts and fears she struggles to overcome. Yet, in this moment, Aséra senses that the path ahead, though daunting, holds the promise of transformation. The awakening of the Ember Mirror marks the beginning of a journey that will test her courage and resolve.
Aséra is swept into a wave of searing heat, her senses overwhelmed by its intensity. Suddenly, she stands on the edge of a cliff, gazing out at a sky fractured into countless shards. Below her, rivers of molten light twist and flow, mingling with colors that defy description. The landscape is surreal, both beautiful and unsettling, as if reality itself has been reshaped. In this extraordinary place, every detail pulses with energy, hinting at the significance of what is about to unfold. The atmosphere is charged, setting the stage for a moment that promises to change everything. Aséra stands before the first of the renewed, the legendary Skybreaker whose very presence seems to shift the air with an overwhelming force. Yet, beneath this aura of power, an unmistakable sorrow lingers, hinting at burdens carried through countless ages. As they speak, the Skybreaker shares fragments of their past and the consequences of their own pivotal decision. Through their words, Aséra begins to grasp the true weight of what lies ahead. The conversation is not merely an exchange of information, but a moment of profound reckoning. It becomes clear that the choice awaiting Aséra is not only about destiny, but also about sacrifice and legacy. The woman reveals the true nature of the entity pressing against the sky. It is not a force of devastation, but a vast consciousness yearning for unity. Its presence is driven by a desire to connect rather than to destroy. Aséra comes to understand that the breaking of the sky was an act of reaching out, an attempt to bridge worlds and minds. This revelation shifts her perspective, replacing fear with curiosity. The entity's intentions, though misunderstood, are rooted in the hope of communion. The sky's fracture is a sign of longing, not aggression. The first Skybreaker shares the story of her encounter with the entity, describing how her attempt to merge with it ended in failure. Despite her efforts, she was unable to fully unite with the force that threatened the world. Recognizing the danger, she made the ultimate sacrifice, using her power to seal the sky and protect everything below. In her reflection, she cautions that no single voice can truly speak for the entire world. Her experience serves as a reminder of the importance of unity and collective action when facing challenges that affect all. The Skybreaker's warning echoes through time, urging others to seek collaboration rather than solitary heroism. Aséra hesitates, voicing her uncertainties and the weight of her fears. She wonders if she is truly capable of facing the challenges ahead. The woman listens patiently, then gently reassures her. She explains that Aséra's bond with the Echo is unlike any other, making her an essential part of the world's balance. However, she emphasizes that Aséra is not expected to bear this responsibility in isolation. Instead, she is meant to work alongside others, each playing a vital role in holding the world together. This reassurance offers Aséra a sense of hope and belonging, reminding her that unity is key to overcoming adversity. As the vision fades, the mysterious woman's words linger in Aséra's mind. She implores Aséra to embrace unity, warning against the dangers of division. Her message carries a sense of urgency as she reveals that someone else has already set out on this path. Suddenly, the vision collapses, dissolving into fragments of light and sound. Aséra finds herself once again in Emberwatch, surrounded by familiar sights and sounds. The encounter leaves her with a renewed sense of purpose and a lingering curiosity about the other traveler. The choice before her is clear, but the journey ahead remains uncertain. Upon returning to Emberwatch, Aséra sits down with Serene and the Elder Archivist to recount her recent vision. She describes how the mysterious entity she encountered is not driven by hostility, but instead seeks a genuine connection. As Aséra speaks, she reveals a crucial detail. The entity is reaching out to another individual, Kalen, urging him to join her in this unfolding journey. The revelation prompts a sense of urgency and curiosity among her listeners as they begin to understand that the entity's intentions may be more complex than they first appeared. This new information sets the stage for a deeper exploration of the entity's motives and the roles that both Aséra and Kalen are destined to play.
Kalen finds herself in the Hall of Winds, her senses flooded by the ethereal beauty and power that surrounds her. The air shimmers with unseen energy, and luminous feathers drift gently through the space, hinting at ancient magic at work. Fear grips her heart, mingling with a deep uncertainty about what is to come. She had never planned to be part of this ritual, yet now she stands at its very center, unable to turn away. The mystical forces swirl around her, both inviting and intimidating, leaving her unsure of her next move. Every breath she takes seems to draw her further into the unknown, as the hall itself waits in silent anticipation. Mistress Vial and Mistress Sail stand beside Kalen as the renewal ceremony begins. Sensing her hesitation, they gently encourage her to confront her reluctance, assuring her that vulnerability is a natural part of the process. As the ritual unfolds, the mistresses reveal a crucial truth. It was Kalen's genuine devotion, rather than a sense of obligation, that allowed her to open the hall. This revelation challenges Kalen's understanding of herself and her role in the ceremony. Instead of judgment, the mistresses offer compassion and insight, guiding her to embrace the strength found in sincerity and openness. Through their wisdom, Kalen begins to see that true leadership is rooted in heartfelt commitment. As the blue powder swirls through the air, magical shears materialize before Kalen, marking the beginning of a transformative moment. Faced with the daunting task ahead, Kalen is forced to confront her deepest fears, those of failure and weakness. The weight of uncertainty presses upon her, but Veil's presence offers comfort. Veil gently reminds her that the hall does not select individuals based on strength alone. Instead, it chooses those who are needed, regardless of their perceived shortcomings. This reassurance helps Kalen find a sense of purpose, even amidst her self-doubt. Kalen is overcome by a profound sense of connection to Aséra, a sensation that radiates warmth and a subtle echo within her spirit. This newfound energy seems to bolster her resolve, infusing her with strength she hadn't known before. With gentle encouragement from Veil, Kaelin finds the courage to embrace the ritual before her. She allows her braid to be cut, a gesture rich in symbolism. The act marks a significant transformation, signifying both the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. In this moment, Kaelin steps forward, changed and empowered by the bond she now shares with Aséra. As the renewal reaches its climax, Kaelin feels her hair gently falling away, each strand carried off by the swirling wind. The sensation is both strange and liberating as the air dances around her exposed scalp. In this moment, a surge of magical awareness floods her senses, awakening abilities she never knew she possessed. Kaelin becomes attuned to the echo, a mystical resonance that connects her to deeper truths. Through the echo, she perceives Aséra's emotions with vivid clarity, understanding the hopes, fears, and dreams that shape her destiny. The connection is profound, binding their fates together in ways Kaelin is only beginning to comprehend. At Emberwatch, Aséra is suddenly overwhelmed by a powerful sense of connection, a wave that she instinctively knows comes from Kaelin's renewal. With Serene by her side, she quickly understands that Kaelin has completed the transformation, a momentous event that reignites hope within her. For the first time since the crisis began, Aséra allows herself to believe that healing and change are truly possible. The despair that had weighed on her begins to lift, replaced by cautious optimism. Together, she and Serene share a quiet moment, recognizing the significance of Kaelin's journey and what it could mean for everyone at Emberwatch.
Kaelin feels an unexpected surge of heat radiating across her scalp, catching her completely off guard. The sensation is intense and unfamiliar, leaving her bewildered and uneasy. As the warmth grows, she becomes acutely aware that something within her is shifting. Fear mingles with curiosity as she tries to make sense of the change, sensing that a new connection is being forged deep inside her. The ritual's effects are more profound than she anticipated, and Kaelin is left questioning what this transformation truly means for her future. Mistress Vale offers gentle reassurance to Kaelin, clarifying that the echo is not something to fear. She explains that its purpose is to establish an immediate connection, bridging the gap between Kaelin and the unknown. As Vale speaks, Kaelin senses a subtle shift within herself. A warmth that she has never felt before begins to spread through her. There is a distinct presence, almost tangible, reaching out to her from beyond. This sensation is both comforting and mysterious, inviting Kaelin to open herself to the experience. The moment marks the beginning of a profound transformation as Kaelin starts to embrace the echo's invitation. Kaelin begins to sense a familiar presence, one that resonates through subtle emotional flashes and the mysterious echo. Gradually, it becomes clear that this presence belongs to Aséra. The connection is not verbal, but instead flows through shared feelings and impressions, offering reassurance and hope. Kaelin understands that Aséra is not only alive, but also somewhere within the vast expanse of the Emberlands. This revelation brings a surge of relief and determination, strengthening Kaelin's resolve to continue searching. The bond between them, though distant, remains unbroken, guiding Kaelin forward. With Mistress Vale's guidance, Kaelin focuses her thoughts and reaches out through the echo, the psychic current that binds her to Aséra. Her determination resonates across the connection, carrying a message of hope and reassurance. Kaelin's mind gently touches Aséra's, offering comfort and strength despite the distance between them. She promises not to give up, letting Aséra know she is not alone. The echo amplifies Kaelin's resolve, weaving a sense of warmth and support through their bond. Even in uncertainty, Kaelin's presence becomes a beacon, encouraging Aséra to hold on. At Emberwatch, Aséra receives Kaelin's message, her expression shifting from concern to astonishment. The news of Kaelin's resilience catches both Serene and the Elder Archivist off guard, as they had feared the worst. Aséra quickly conveys the urgency of their reunion, emphasizing how vital it is for the group to come together again. The Archivist, who has witnessed many tales of hardship, remarks on Kaelin's remarkable endurance. Serene, still processing the revelation, begins to understand the gravity of the situation. The atmosphere in Emberwatch grows tense as everyone realizes that time is of the essence. Traveling through the Emberlands is known to be perilous, and Kaylin's vulnerability only heightens the concern. The landscape is unforgiving, with unpredictable threats lurking at every turn. Despite these dangers, Aséra remains resolute, determined to meet Kaylin halfway. Her insistence stems from a deep sense of responsibility and loyalty, outweighing the risks involved. This decision underscores the strength of their bond, as Aséra chooses courage over caution. The journey ahead promises uncertainty, but Aséra's commitment is unwavering. Serene stands firm in her conviction that Aséra's safety must be the foremost priority. She argues that the dangers lurking beyond the archives are unpredictable, and exposing Aséra to further risk could have dire consequences. The elder archivist, however, counters with a broader perspective, emphasizing the critical importance of reuniting the Echo twins. He warns that failing to do so could unleash a catastrophe reminiscent of the ancient disaster that once threatened their world. Their debate grows increasingly intense, as each weighs the immediate need to protect Aséra against the looming threat that only the twins, together, can avert. Both understand the gravity of their choices, but neither is willing to yield easily, knowing that the fate of many hangs in the balance. The elder archivist speaks with a measured certainty, declaring that the Echo now binds itself to both Kaylin and Aséra. This pronouncement marks a turning point, as the weight of responsibility no longer rests solely on one individual. Instead, the connection between the two is highlighted as essential, suggesting that their fates are now intertwined by forces beyond their control. The archivist's words underscore the gravity of the situation, urging both Kaylin and Aséra to recognize the importance of their shared bond. In this moment, the Echo becomes more than a mere phenomenon. It becomes a catalyst for unity and transformation. Serene, though hesitant, ultimately consents to Aséra's departure. Recognizing the dangers that lie ahead, she takes careful measures to safeguard Aséra's journey. Serene assigns the Emberguard's second circle, a trusted and skilled group, to accompany Aséra. Their presence is meant to provide both protection and reassurance as Aséra ventures into uncertain territory. This decision reflects Serene's deep concern, balancing her protective instincts with respect for Aséra's wishes. The arrangement marks a pivotal moment, setting the stage for the challenges and discoveries that await. Aséra listens intently as Serene shares her wisdom, offering both advice and encouragement. Serene emphasizes the delicate state of those who have recently undergone renewal, reminding Aséra that emotional support is just as vital as physical care. She cautions that Kaylin, in particular, may be vulnerable and in need of reassurance during this transition. Serene urges Aséra to be patient and attentive, highlighting the importance of empathy and understanding. Through this heartfelt conversation, Aséra gains a deeper appreciation for the challenges ahead and the role she must play in Kaylin's recovery. Dark clouds gather over Emberwatch, their jagged edges splitting the sky with an unsettling energy. In this charged atmosphere, Aséra senses Kaylin's echo, an ethereal connection that vibrates with both fear and unwavering determination. The intensity of these emotions surges through her, reinforcing her own courage and sense of purpose. Despite the growing chaos, Aséra's resolve to find her twin only deepens. The bond between them is palpable, guiding her steps as she moves forward. Each pulse from Kaylin's echo serves as a reminder of what is at stake, urging Aséra onward through the uncertainty. With the Emberguard at her side, Aséra leaves the safety of the bastion and steps into the treacherous expanse of the Emberlands. The path ahead is uncertain, marked by shifting landscapes and lurking dangers. Each step she takes brings her closer to reuniting with Kaylin, whose fate remains unknown. The Emberguard's presence offers both protection and a reminder of the gravity of her mission. As they move forward, Aséra steels herself for the trials that await, aware that courage and resilience will be her greatest allies. The journey has begun, and the challenges of the Emberlands will test her resolve at every turn. The Emberlands stretch out in a breathtaking display of molten rivers and glowing embers, casting a fiery glow across the horizon. Aséra rides with the Ember Guard, her senses alive to the heat shimmering from the earth and the ever-present crackle of distant eruptions. Above, the sky wound pulses with a strange energy, its light flickering across the landscape and reflecting in the armor of her companions. The air is thick with the scent of scorched stone and ash, each breath a reminder of the land's volatile power. As they move forward, the ground beneath their mounts trembles, echoing the restless heart of the Emberlands. Every moment here is charged with both danger and awe, a testament to the raw forces that shape this extraordinary realm. Aséra notices a sudden surge in Kaylin's energy, her movements growing sharper and more intense. Concern flickers across Aséra's face as she wonders if Kaylin is risking too much, pushing herself beyond what is safe. Unable to keep her worries to herself, Aséra turns to Maris, her voice edged with anxiety. She questions whether Kaylin's recent renewal has truly prepared her for such strain, or if it might have left her vulnerable. Maris responds with measured reassurance, but tension lingers between them. Both understand the risks involved, and the uncertainty casts a shadow over their confidence in Kaylin's resilience. Kaylin steps out from the cool refuge of the Hall of Winds, immediately confronted by the searing heat and shimmering waves of magical distortion that define the world beyond Loria. The air feels heavy, charged with unpredictable energy that twists the landscape into unfamiliar shapes. Despite the daunting environment, Kaylin is not alone. Mistress Vial, steadfast and composed, leads the way, her presence a reassuring anchor amid the chaos. Alongside them, the echo moves silently, its ethereal guidance offering subtle hints of direction. Together, they venture forward, each step taking them deeper into a realm where the laws of nature and magic blur, and every moment demands vigilance and resolve. Kaylin stands at a crossroads, her emotions swirling as she senses Aséra's presence through the mysterious echo. The faint connection fills her with hope, but also intensifies the longing and uncertainty she feels. Each pulse of the echo reminds her of the bond they share, urging her not to give up. Though the path ahead is daunting, Kaylin's resolve grows stronger with every moment. The thought of reuniting with her friend becomes her guiding light, pushing her to overcome her doubts and fears. In this pivotal moment, Kaylin's determination is renewed, setting her on a course toward Aséra with unwavering purpose. Without warning, the echo surges beyond their control, its energy crackling in the air. In an instant, the boundaries of reality blur, and both Aséra and Kaylin are swept away from their surroundings. The world dissolves into a cascade of shifting colors and sounds, leaving them suspended in a realm that feels both familiar and alien. Time seems to lose all meaning as they find themselves drawn together within this shared vision. The sensations are overwhelming, yet strangely unifying, binding their consciousnesses in ways neither could have anticipated. As the vision deepens, they sense that something profound is about to be revealed. Immersed in the molten gold vision space, Aséra and Kaylin are enveloped by a sensation both otherworldly and deeply familiar. Here, the boundaries between their thoughts and emotions dissolve, allowing them to share memories, hopes, and fears with an intimacy neither has ever known. This profound exchange is more than a fleeting glimpse. It is a true echo joining, a merging of their very essences. As they navigate this luminous realm together, the authenticity and depth of their connection become undeniable. Each heartbeat, each silent understanding, reinforces the reality of their bond. In this moment, they realize that their link transcends mere chance, anchoring them to one another in ways they are only beginning to comprehend. As their conversation unfolds, the two begin to realize that the echo is more than a simple connection. It serves as a unique space, existing between them and enabling a form of interaction that transcends physical limitations. Within this space, they are able to communicate and share experiences in ways that would not be possible otherwise. The echo acts as a bridge, fostering a sense of closeness despite any distance. This discovery opens up new possibilities for their relationship as they explore the depth and potential of this remarkable connection. Suddenly, their vision is disrupted by the appearance of a vast, shadowy figure. This mysterious silhouette looms beyond the torn expanse of the sky, its presence both unsettling and awe-inspiring. The entity seems to be reaching out, striving to penetrate the fragile link that binds the observers to their extraordinary experience. Its intentions remain unclear, but the sheer scale and force of its intrusion suggest a power far greater than anything encountered before. The atmosphere shifts, charged with tension and uncertainty, as the connection is tested by this enigmatic force. Aséra and Kaelin are suddenly gripped by fear as the entity moves closer, its presence overwhelming and menacing. Instinctively, they pull away from each other, breaking the echo joining that had connected their minds. The shared vision they once experienced shatters abruptly, leaving them disoriented and shaken. For a moment, the world feels fragmented, as if the connection they relied on has been violently severed. Their senses struggle to adjust, and the lingering dread of the entity's approach hangs heavily in the air. Returning to the Emberlands, Aséra shares her recent experience with Maris. She describes how the mysterious entity, during the echo joining, became aware of their bond. This unsettling revelation means that anyone who has been touched by the echo could now be at risk. Aséra's voice carries a note of concern as she explains that the entity's awareness extends beyond herself, potentially endangering others. Maris listens intently, realizing the gravity of the situation. The threat is no longer distant or abstract. It has become personal, and its reach is growing. Aséra and the Ember Guard sense a growing urgency as they race to locate Kaelin. The threat posed by the mysterious entity looms ever closer, intensifying the pressure on their mission. Every moment counts, and the stakes have never been higher. Their determination is fueled by the knowledge that Kaelin's safety, and perhaps much more, hangs in the balance. As obstacles mount, the group must rely on their resourcefulness and unity to stay ahead of the entity. The journey becomes not just a rescue, but a desperate contest against time and fate. Kaelin slowly regains composure after the overwhelming vision, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and resolve. The images linger in his mind, a stark reminder of the peril that lies ahead. Yet, beneath the anxiety, a new determination takes root. He knows that reaching Aséra is not just a goal, but a necessity. Despite the uncertainty and the dangers that await, Kaelin steels himself for the journey. With a deep breath, he vows to press forward, letting his newfound courage guide him through whatever challenges may come. Kaelin feels the energy of Aséra coursing through her, a constant source of strength and determination. Each step she takes toward the Emberlands is fueled by this powerful bond, giving her the courage to face whatever dangers lie ahead. The threat that looms in the distance does not slow her pace or shake her resolve. Instead, it sharpens her focus, reminding her of the purpose behind her journey. With unwavering conviction, Kaelin presses forward, trusting in the connection that guides her through uncertainty. At Emberwatch, Serene gazes out over the horizon, her eyes fixed on the ever-expanding rift that scars the sky. The sight fills her with a deep sense of urgency and foreboding as she contemplates the uncertain future awaiting Aséra and Kaelin. She understands that their decision will not only shape their own destinies, but could also determine the fate of the world itself. In this pivotal moment, Serene silently urges them to stand united, knowing that only together can they hope to confront the challenges ahead. The weight of responsibility presses upon her, and she hopes that their choice will bring hope rather than despair to all who depend on them. Kaelin leaves behind the comfort and safety of Loria, driven by urgency and determination. As she moves forward, fatigue weighs heavily on her, yet she presses on, knowing the stakes are high. The landscape around her begins to change, with the air growing hotter and the ground shimmering with heat. Soon, she finds herself at the threshold of the Emberlands, a region notorious for its unforgiving climate and hidden dangers. The oppressive warmth and unfamiliar terrain serve as a stark reminder that she has entered a place where survival is never guaranteed. Every step forward demands caution, as Kaelin prepares to face the challenges that lie ahead. As Kaelin steps across the threshold into the Emberlands, an intense wave of heat washes over her, nearly taking her breath away. The air shimmers, and the ground radiates with a relentless energy. She quickly activates the protective wind light, its gentle aura shielding her from the worst of the scorching environment. Memories of Vale's guidance echo in her mind, reminding her of the importance of staying focused and calm. Drawing strength from these recollections, Kaylin steadies herself, determined to press forward despite the harsh conditions. Each step is a test of her resolve, but her commitment to reaching her destination remains unwavering. Aséra travels alongside the Ember Guards, still feeling the lingering effects of a recent magical ordeal. Despite the exhaustion, her recovery is remarkably swift, catching the attention of Captain Maris. The captain quietly observes Aséra's resilience, noting that her strength appears to surpass that of most others who have faced similar trials. Maris suspects that the connection between Aséra and Kaylin is more than mere friendship. It seems to enhance their abilities in subtle but significant ways. This powerful bond not only aids their healing, but also hints at a deeper, shared potential. The Ember Guards, aware of this dynamic, watch with a mix of curiosity and respect as Aséra regains her composure. Within the Ember Guards' ranks, concern grows over the deepening connection between Aséra and Kaylin. They worry that this powerful bond could serve as a beacon, drawing the attention of formidable and unknown forces lurking beyond the fissure. As these fears are voiced, Aséra experiences a sudden rush of emotion, intertwined with a surge of magical energy. This heightened sensation signals Kaylin's imminent arrival, underscoring the unique link they share. The Ember Guards remain vigilant, aware that the consequences of this relationship could extend far beyond their understanding. Driven by the persistent whisper of the wind, Kaylin journeys further into the heart of the Emberlands. The landscape grows more surreal, and soon she finds herself confronted by a creature unlike any she has seen before. This being, composed of swirling light and drifting ash, moves with an unpredictable grace, its form constantly shifting and reforming. Alone and wary, Kaylin must summon her courage to face this enigmatic threat. The encounter tests her resolve, as the creature's intentions remain unclear, oscillating between menace and mystery. In this moment, Kaylin's strength and intuition become her only guides through the uncertainty. Kaylin reacts without hesitation, summoning a forceful gust of wind that scatters the menacing creature before her. The display of unexpected power leaves her momentarily stunned as she realizes the strength she possesses. This newfound confidence propels her forward, dispelling doubts that had lingered in her mind. With a renewed sense of purpose, Kaylin resumes her journey, determined to reach Aséra and uncover the mysteries that await her there. At Emberwatch Bastion, Serene stands vigilant, her gaze fixed on the ever-growing rupture in the sky. She feels the distinct energies of Kaylin and Aséra drawing closer, their auras intertwining with the tension in the air. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Serene mobilizes the Bastion's defenses and readies her people for what lies ahead. She understands that the choices made by these two young women could determine the future of the world. As the sky wound widens, hope and uncertainty mingle, casting a shadow over Emberwatch and all who dwell within its walls. On the Ember Road, Aséra and Kaylin experience a powerful moment as they sense each other's presence through the echo. The connection between them is undeniable, drawing them together after a long separation. As they run toward one another, the air is thick with anticipation and emotion. Above them, the sky wound pulses ominously, casting a strange light over their reunion. The world around them seems to hold its breath, aware of the significance of this encounter. Their embrace is both a relief and a promise, even as uncertainty looms overhead. Beneath the fractured sky, Kaylin and Aséra stand together once more, their reunion marked by a profound sense of anticipation. The air is thick with uncertainty, as if the world itself is holding its breath, waiting to see what will unfold. Their journey has tested their resolve, and now, with new challenges looming on the horizon, every moment feels weighted with possibility. The landscape around them reflects the turmoil within, hinting at both hope and danger. As they look to each other for strength, the fate of their world hangs delicately in the balance, poised between despair and renewal. Kaelin and Aséra finally arrive at the ridge, their breaths heavy and their bodies weary from the journey. The landscape around them is eerily quiet, as if the Emberlands themselves are holding their breath. Every sound seems amplified in the silence, underscoring the tension between the two travelers. Their exhaustion is matched only by the anticipation that hangs in the air, with the promise of a long-awaited reunion looming ahead. In this moment, the ridge becomes a threshold, marking both an end and a beginning. The Emberlands seem to watch, waiting for what will unfold next. As the conversation unfolds, both individuals struggle to articulate their feelings, their words tinged with uncertainty. Despite their hesitance, the genuine care they hold for each other becomes unmistakably clear. Gradually, the barriers fall away, allowing one to admit a profound need for support. This moment of vulnerability is met with understanding and reassurance. Together, they resolve to face whatever challenges lie ahead, united by a renewed sense of determination and trust. Their bond, strengthened by honesty, promises resilience in the face of adversity. The echo, responding to the newfound unity among the group, surges with a powerful and radiant energy. This sudden burst does not go unnoticed, as the Ember Guard immediately become alert, their focus drawn to the source of the disturbance. For a moment, it feels as if the entire world pauses, suspended in anticipation of what will unfold next. The atmosphere grows tense, charged with possibility and uncertainty. The echo's brilliance hints at a pivotal change, signaling that the actions of the group have set something extraordinary into motion. As Kaelin and Aséra extend their hands toward one another, the moment their fingers meet unleashes a powerful surge of magic. Energy bursts forth, radiating from their touch and sending shockwaves through the ground beneath them. The earth cracks open, unable to contain the force of their combined abilities. Their individual powers intertwine, merging into a single, formidable current. The air hums with intensity, and the landscape around them is transformed by the magnitude of their union. In this instant, Kaelin and Aséra become something greater than themselves, bound together by the raw energy they have awakened. As the fusion takes hold, their individual magics weave together, creating a breathtaking spectacle of light and energy. In this moment, they are no longer separate beings, but a unified force. Each feels the other's emotions with newfound clarity, sharing hopes, fears, and determination. This deep connection reveals strengths they never knew they possessed. Together, they discover that their unity amplifies their abilities far beyond what either could achieve alone. The transformation marks a turning point as they embrace the power and understanding that comes from true collaboration. As their bond strengthens, the echo becomes increasingly luminous, reflecting the profound connection between them. This radiant energy symbolizes the unity they have discovered, illuminating the path they share. Together, they realize that their combined strengths far surpass what either could achieve alone. In this moment of clarity, they affirm their partnership, understanding that their destinies were always intertwined. The echo's brilliance serves as a testament to their unity, reinforcing the belief that they are truly stronger together and destined to unite. Without warning, the sky erupts in chaos as a colossal fissure tears through the clouds. Brilliant light pours from the opening, illuminating the landscape below in stark, unnatural hues. The spectacle is both mesmerizing and unsettling, commanding the attention of all who witness it. Amid the turmoil, a mysterious, shadowy entity emerges, drawn irresistibly toward the source of the disturbance. Its presence adds an ominous layer to the unfolding scene, hinting at forces beyond comprehension. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as the boundaries between worlds seem to blur. The Ember Guard quickly assembles into a protective formation, their shields raised and senses alert. Yet, their caution is soon overshadowed by a presence far more formidable. From above, the true threat reveals itself, descending with an ominous force. The entity's gaze focuses not on the group as a whole, but on Kaelin and Aséra, recognizing them as one unified, potent force. This perception shifts the balance as the entity prepares to confront the combined power it senses within them. The air grows tense, anticipation mounting as the confrontation draws near. Kaelin and Aséra come to understand that the entity is drawn not to them individually, but to the unique potential they share when united. This realization brings a sense of clarity, prompting them to set aside their differences and focus on what they can accomplish together. Recognizing the significance of their combined strength, they make a deliberate choice to confront whatever lies ahead as a team. Their joint decision marks a turning point as they prepare themselves mentally and emotionally for the challenges that await. With newfound resolve, Kaelin and Aséra step forward, ready to face the unknown together. As the echo pools between them, a profound connection is forged. For the first time, they are able to sense each other's emotions with complete clarity, understanding the depth of their fears, hopes, and determination. This shared experience strengthens their bond, dissolving any lingering doubts or hesitation. United by a renewed sense of purpose, they resolve to safeguard not only the world around them, but also one another. The echo serves as both a bridge and a promise, empowering them to face whatever challenges lie ahead together. Harnessing their collective strength, they focus a radiant beam of golden energy upward. The light strikes the wound in the sky, its brilliance pushing back against the darkness and stopping the rupture from growing any larger. Under the force of this concentrated energy, the mysterious entity begins to withdraw, unable to withstand the unified power directed at it. The atmosphere shifts as the threat recedes, leaving behind a sense of relief and accomplishment. Their combined efforts have successfully defended the world from further harm, restoring a fragile balance to the scene. With the fissure now sealed, a temporary calm settles over the land. The sky glows with a radiant gold, marking the entity's retreat and the end of its immediate threat. Though peace has returned, it is clear that the world has been irrevocably altered by these events. The victory, while meaningful, remains delicate, its permanence uncertain. In this moment, hope and caution intertwine as those who witnessed the ordeal reflect on both the dangers overcome and the challenges that may still lie ahead. Kaelin, weary from the ordeal yet filled with a sense of victory, steadies Aséra by his side. The Ember Guard, witnessing their arrival, stand in silent amazement. Never before have they seen such a powerful connection forged between two souls. Their expressions reveal both respect and wonder as they recognize the significance of this moment. The bond between Kaelin and Aséra has not only defied expectations but also inspired hope among those who watch. It marks a turning point, one that will be remembered for generations to come. Maris observes the momentous union between Kaelin and Aséra, recognizing them as two renewed, one echo. This designation signifies a deep transformation, not only within themselves but also in the world around them. As they come together, the very fabric of the earth and sky seems to respond, bearing silent witness to the change. The unity they embody resonates beyond their own lives, hinting at a new era shaped by their connection. It is a turning point marked by both renewal and the echo of what has come before. In the wake of the sky fracture, the Emberlands are gripped by an uneasy stillness. Faint vibrations ripple through the ground, a constant reminder of the chaos that has just unfolded. The air is thick with tension, as if the land itself is holding its breath. Amidst the settling dust, Aséra and Kaelin struggle to regain their strength. Their bodies ache from the ordeal, and exhaustion weighs heavily on their minds. Each glance between them carries the unspoken memory of what they endured and the uncertainty of what may come next. The Emberlands, once vibrant, now feel subdued, echoing the fatigue and apprehension of its people. Above, a delicate seal shimmers faintly, its surface stretched thin by an unseen force pressing relentlessly from the other side. The entity beyond remains a shadowy presence, its intentions unknown, yet its power is palpable. Each tremor in the seal sends ripples of unease throughout the land, reminding all who dwell here that safety is only temporary. The barrier could falter at any moment, unleashing consequences no one can fully predict. As the tension mounts, uncertainty and danger linger, casting a long shadow over every hope for peace. Aséra and Kaelin's connection deepens as they navigate the aftermath of their ordeal together. In quiet moments, they confide in one another, sharing fears that linger and hopes that slowly begin to surface. Their vulnerability is met with gentle reassurance, each offering comfort when the other falters. Small gestures, a steady hand, a soft word, become lifelines, forging trust that neither takes for granted. Through laughter and tears, they find solace in the knowledge that they are not alone. Their bond grows stronger, shaped by the challenges they have faced and the unwavering support they provide each other. Maris steps forward, her presence commanding respect among those gathered. The Ember Guard, loyal and vigilant, quickly form a protective circle around Aséra and Kaelin, their armor gleaming in the light. Each member of the Guard recognizes the significance of the moment, understanding that these two have achieved something extraordinary. The air is thick with anticipation and reverence. As Maris nods in approval, the Ember Guard's formation is both a gesture of honor and a shield against any threat, ensuring the safety of those at the center of this historic event. Their silent acknowledgement speaks volumes, marking the beginning of a new chapter shaped by Aséra and Kaelin's actions. As the sky fracture looms overhead, Maris, Kaelin, and Aséra gather to share their thoughts. Maris voices her doubts, questioning whether they truly have the power to make a difference against such overwhelming odds. Kaelin listens, his own uncertainty flickering in his eyes, but he expresses gratitude for the trust and support they've shown one another. Aséra, ever the optimist, points out how their combined efforts have already carried them further than any of them could have managed alone. In this moment, the three realize that their partnership is a source of unexpected strength. Despite their fears, they draw courage from each other, forging a bond that helps them face the unknown together. As the group pressed forward, urgency drove every step toward Emberwatch. Kaelin moved at Aséra's side, offering steady support as her strength waned from the ordeal. The path ahead was fraught with uncertainty, but their determination never faltered. Shadows lengthened across the landscape as they hurried, each member alert to the dangers that might still lurk nearby. Despite exhaustion and worry, the promise of safety at Emberwatch spurred them onward. Together, they navigated rough terrain and kept a watchful eye on their surroundings, knowing that every moment counted in their race against time. Eco-stabilization is a delicate process that requires absolute trust and synchronization between Kaelin and Aséra. As Kaelin channels his energy, he carefully matches the rhythm of Aséra's fading pulse, anchoring her consciousness and preventing her from slipping away. Each moment of shared focus strengthens the bond between them, allowing Kaelin to sense Aséra's thoughts and emotions with increasing clarity. The stabilization not only keeps Aséra awake, but also forges a deeper connection as they navigate the fragile boundary between life and oblivion together. Through this intimate exchange, their understanding of each other grows, revealing vulnerabilities and strengths that had previously remained hidden. Eco-stabilization becomes more than a technique. It is a testament to their trust and the profound link that now unites them. As Kaelin journeyed through the Emberlands, the landscape shifted from familiar trails to twisted, shadowed paths. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of scorched earth and distant smoke. Each step forward seemed to echo in the silence, amplifying Kaelin's unease. Shadows flickered at the edge of vision, and the feeling of being watched became impossible to ignore. The wind carried whispers that faded before they could be understood, leaving only a lingering sense of dread. Kaelin's grip tightened on the reins, eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of movement. The Emberlands were alive with secrets, and something unseen tracked every move. A sudden, subtle shift ripples across the molten fields, catching the group's attention. Shadows flicker and dance atop the glowing surface, hinting at something moving just beyond clear sight. The air grows tense, each member instinctively scanning the horizon for signs of threat. The ground itself seems to pulse with anticipation, amplifying the sense of unease. Every step forward is measured, as vigilance becomes paramount. The mysterious movement serves as a stark reminder that danger could emerge at any moment, urging the group to remain alert and prepared. As the group approaches Emberwatch Bastion, the imposing fortress stands against the twilight, its ancient stones bathed in the glow of a flickering seal overhead. The magical barrier pulses with unstable energy, casting shifting patterns of light across the battlement. Serene's eyes scan the courtyard anxiously until she spots Aséra and Kaelin, their figures slumped but unharmed. Relief floods her features, mingled with concern as she takes in their exhaustion. The tension of the journey lingers in the air, but the sight of her companions safe brings a momentary sense of peace. Above, the seal's wavering light hints at challenges yet to come, but for now, Serene allows herself a quiet moment of gratitude. Kaelin stands firm, his voice unwavering as he defends Aséra's actions. He recounts the risks Aséra took and the courage they displayed in the face of overwhelming odds. Serene listens intently, her expression somber, and she nods in recognition of the truth behind Kaelin's words. She admits that Aséra's sacrifice has changed the course of their journey, and that such bravery deserves respect. The tension between them softens as Serene acknowledges the weight of what has been lost. Together, they reflect on the impact of Aséra's choices, understanding that their path forward is shaped by this profound act of selflessness. Recognizing the exhaustion that weighed heavily on Aséra and Kaelin, the decision was made to relocate them to the protected lower chambers. These secure quarters offered a respite from the turmoil above, allowing them the opportunity to recover both physically and emotionally. Their echo bond, a rare and powerful connection, was deemed essential to the group's stability and future plans. Ensuring their safety and well-being became a top priority, as their unique link could influence the outcome of the challenges ahead. In the quiet of the lower chambers, Aséra and Kaelin could finally rest, shielded from immediate threats, and draw strength from each other. This period of recuperation was not only necessary for their health, but also critical for maintaining the integrity of their bond. Deep within Emberwatch's lower chambers, the air is warm and softly illuminated by the glow of enchanted lanterns. Plush cushions and thick woven rugs line the stone floors, creating pockets of comfort amid the ancient architecture. The gentle crackle of a distant hearth adds a sense of security, muffling the world outside. Serene moves quietly through the space, her presence both reassuring and vigilant. She keeps a careful eye on the pair, ensuring their needs are met and that they feel safe within these protective walls. Her concern is evident in every small gesture, from the way she adjusts a blanket to the attentive glances she casts their way. In this haven, the tension of the day seems to ease, replaced by a sense of guarded peace. Serene issues a grave warning about the rapid escalation of echoed power. As their abilities begin to merge, the consequences become increasingly unpredictable and dangerous. The fusion of their strengths not only amplifies their potential, but also attracts the attention of a mysterious entity. This entity, sensing the surge in power, grows more interested and possibly more threatening. Serene cautions that unchecked growth could lead to instability, making them vulnerable to forces beyond their understanding. The group must tread carefully, aware that every new ability comes with a cost, and that their actions may have far-reaching effects. Aséra and Kaelin stand side by side, their determination unwavering despite the uncertainty that surrounds them. The echo pulses rhythmically, casting shifting shadows across their faces and linking their fates in ways they are only beginning to understand. Above the bastion, the ancient seal flickers, its light faltering as if warning of the trials yet to come. Both sense the gravity of the moment, knowing that their unity will be tested by forces beyond their imagination. Yet, in the face of looming danger, they find strength in each other. Together, they prepare to confront whatever challenges await, bound by hope and the mysterious power that now connects them. Welcome to the Emberlands, a realm where the very air seems to hum with a constant low vibration. This subtle tremor is ever present, resonating through the ground beneath your feet and weaving an undercurrent of tension into daily life. It is a sensation that cannot be ignored, hinting at forces simmering just beneath the surface. The landscape itself appears to hold its breath, as if anticipating a dramatic shift. In the Emberlands, nothing is truly still, and the persistent vibration serves as a reminder that this world stands on the brink of transformation. Aséra and Kaelin, weary and trembling, find solace in each other's embrace. The immense strain of preventing the sky from fracturing has left them both physically and emotionally drained. In the aftermath, their connection feels deeper, forged by the shared burden and the peril they face together. Silence hangs between them, punctuated only by the distant echoes of the chaos they averted. Though the ordeal has tested their resolve, it has also revealed the strength of their bond. As they steady themselves, a quiet determination begins to replace their exhaustion, hinting at the resilience they will need for what lies ahead. As Maris and the Ember Guard step onto the scene, they quickly form a protective circle around Aséra and Kaelin. Their faces reflect a mixture of relief and astonishment, clearly moved by the magnitude of what has just transpired. The sky fracture, now subdued, stands as a testament to the extraordinary efforts of Aséra and Kaelin. Members of the Ember Guard exchange words of admiration, acknowledging the bravery and skill required to confront such a formidable threat. Maris, in particular, seems deeply impressed, her gaze lingering on the remnants of the fractured sky. The atmosphere is charged with respect and gratitude as the group recognizes the significance of the victory achieved before their arrival. As the group readies themselves for the journey to Emberwatch Bastion, a sense of urgency fills the air. Kaelin moves to support Aséra, whose strength has waned after recent events. The echo stabilization device plays a crucial role, helping to keep her steady as they begin their trek. Each member of the group is alert, aware of the dangers that may lie ahead. Their destination, Emberwatch Bastion, promises safety and respite, but the path there remains uncertain. With determination and teamwork, they set out, hoping the bastion will offer the protection they desperately need. As the journey continues, Aséra and Kaelin find themselves opening up to one another. The toll of their recent battles is evident, both in their weary expressions and in the subtle tremors of their hands. They speak quietly about the fatigue that clings to them, a reminder of the powerful magic they have wielded. Each admits to feeling drained, both physically and emotionally, yet comforted by the other's presence. In this shared vulnerability, a sense of trust begins to grow, forging a deeper bond between them. The landscape passes by in silence, punctuated only by the gentle rhythm of their horses' hooves and the honest words exchanged between companions. Kaelin and Aséra pause, their senses sharpened by an inexplicable feeling that they are no longer alone. The air grows tense as an unseen presence glides across the molten fields, its movements subtle yet unmistakable. Shadows flicker in the distance, amplifying their unease. Instinctively, both become more vigilant, scanning their surroundings for any sign of danger. The landscape, once familiar, now feels charged with uncertainty. Every sound and shift in the air seems to carry a hidden meaning, urging them to remain cautious as the mysterious presence draws nearer. As the group finally arrives at Emberwatch Bastion, the imposing fortress stands as a beacon of safety amid the chaos they have endured. Serene, the bastion's steward, rushes to greet them, her expression a mixture of relief and deep concern. She immediately notices the exhaustion etched on Aséra's face and the quiet pain in Kaelin's eyes, understanding that their journey has been far from easy. Serene's gentle words and reassuring presence offer a moment of comfort, acknowledging the hardships they have faced. Within the walls of Emberwatch, the group finds a brief respite, allowing them to gather their strength and reflect on the challenges ahead. Kaelin is determined to remain by Aséra's side, recognizing the strength of their bond and the risks that come with being apart. Serene, aware of the unique echo connection between them, acknowledges the gravity of the situation. She agrees to Kaelin's request, understanding that separating the two could jeopardize not only their safety, but also the stability of their shared abilities. This decision reflects a deep trust in the power of their connection and a commitment to facing whatever challenges may arise together. By staying united, Kaelin and Aséra are better prepared to confront the dangers ahead. Deep within the bastion's lower chambers, Aséra finds herself under careful watch. Serene, a figure of wisdom and authority, tends to her wounds and offers comfort. As the quiet settles, Serene shares a grave revelation. The merging of echoed souls is not a simple act. Its effects ripple far beyond the individuals involved, influencing the very fabric of their world. The consequences are unpredictable, sometimes altering memories, abilities, or even destinies. Aséra listens, realizing that her recent transformation may carry implications she has yet to understand. The weight of this knowledge hangs in the air, hinting at challenges still to come. Serene reveals that the bond between Aséra and Kaelin is not only growing stronger, but their powers are intensifying as well. This escalation is more than a personal transformation. It acts as a beacon, attracting attention from forces that lie beyond the ancient seal. The entity beyond the seal, once dormant, now becomes increasingly aware of their presence. As their connection deepens, so does the risk of awakening something far more powerful and unpredictable. The implications of this growing interest remain uncertain, but Serene warns that it could alter the course of their journey in ways they cannot yet foresee. Aséra and Kaelin come to a sobering realization. Their efforts have merely postponed the danger, not eliminated it. The entity they disturbed is now aware of their presence, and its intentions may extend beyond Aséra alone. Both individuals understand that they are now entwined in a larger, unfolding peril. This newfound awareness shifts their perspective, forcing them to reconsider their next steps. The sense of urgency grows as they grasp the magnitude of what they have awakened. Together they must prepare for whatever consequences may follow, knowing that the threat is not easily contained. The echo reverberates gently between Aséra and Kaelin, serving as a powerful symbol of their shared strength and unwavering commitment. In this moment, the pulse binds them, reflecting the deep connection that has grown through their journey. As they stand side by side, the echo becomes more than just a sound. It is a promise to support each other, no matter what lies ahead. Together, they face the uncertainty of the future, fortified by the unity the echo represents. Their resolve is clear, and with each pulse, hope endures. Above the bastion, the delicate golden seal shimmers and flickers, its light wavering under the pressure of an unseen force. Something vast and powerful presses against the barrier, hinting at the arrival of new trials. The atmosphere grows tense, as if the very air anticipates what is to come. This moment marks not an end, but the beginning of another chapter, where resilience and courage will be tested once again. The seal's struggle serves as a silent warning, foreshadowing challenges that lie ahead.
As darkness settles over Emberwatch Bastion, an uneasy stillness grips the fortress. High above, the sky wound flickers with a haunting light, casting shifting shadows across the ancient stone walls. The magical seal, strained to its limits, pulses with waves of heat that ripple through the clouds and seep into the very heart of the bastion. Each surge brings a fresh wave of apprehension, as defenders and inhabitants alike sense the precarious balance holding disaster at bay. The night air is thick with tension, every heartbeat echoing the uncertainty of what might come next. Within the fortified walls of the bastion, Aséra lies restless, her sleep troubled by unseen fears. Kaelin remains steadfast at her side, his eyes scanning the shadows for any sign of danger. The air is thick with anxiety and fatigue, each moment stretching into the next as worry gnaws at them both. Despite his exhaustion, Kaelin refuses to abandon his post, determined to protect Aséra through the long night. Their silent vigil speaks volumes about the depth of their bond and the uncertainty that surrounds them. Serene steps quietly into the chamber, her expression marked by worry as she approaches Kaelin. She gently offers words of concern, urging Kaelin to consider his own well-being amidst the turmoil. Despite Serene's advice, Kaelin remains steadfast, insisting he will not leave Aséra's side. Their exchange reveals the profound depth of Kaelin's devotion, as well as the exhaustion etched across his face. The ordeal has clearly weighed heavily on him, yet his resolve remains unshaken. Serene, sensing the intensity of his commitment, softens her tone, acknowledging the sacrifices Kaelin has made. Serene recounts a poignant tale from her past, describing two women whose deep connection enabled them to confront a formidable danger together. Their unity gave them strength, but the immense power they wielded eventually became uncontrollable. The consequences were devastating, leaving a lasting mark on those involved. Through this story, Serene cautions Kaelin about the peril of unchecked echo, emphasizing that even the strongest bonds can falter without discipline. She urges Kaelin to recognize the importance of mastering echo, reminding him that control is not just a safeguard, but a necessity for those who possess such power. Determined to safeguard Aséra, Kaelin makes a firm decision to do whatever is necessary, vowing to master the mysterious echo they share. Sensing Kaelin's resolve, Serene gently reminds them that true mastery is not achieved through strength alone. Instead, she emphasizes the importance of unity and cooperation, urging Kaelin to learn how to move through the echo together. This moment marks a turning point, as both recognize that their bond and ability to work in harmony will be crucial in facing the challenges ahead. Aséra opens her eyes, sensing a profound shift within herself. Her magic, once familiar, now pulses with newfound strength and unpredictability, a direct result of the recent ordeal. The bond she shares with Kaelin has deepened, drawing them closer together in ways neither expected. However, this closeness comes at a cost. The mysterious entity pressing against the seal has introduced instability, making their connection more volatile and unpredictable. Both Aséra and Kaelin must now navigate the delicate balance between their intensified powers and the growing threat lurking just beyond the barrier. Serene reveals that the entity's pressure is intensifying, making its presence increasingly difficult to ignore. She emphasizes that the connection between Aséra and Kaelin is acting as a barrier, preventing the entity from breaking through completely. As the tension mounts, the three come to a sobering realization. Their combined strength is not enough to withstand the growing threat. They understand that facing this force alone would be futile. The situation demands new allies and a strategy beyond what they have relied on so far. A thunderous explosion reverberates through the bastion, jolting its defenders into alertness. The source is unmistakable, a renewed offensive from the mysterious entity outside. The ancient seal, long thought impenetrable, is now under direct attack. In a blinding flash, a shard of white light pierces the fortress walls, illuminating the corridors with an eerie glow. The breach is swift and alarming, casting uncertainty and fear among those within. Immediate danger looms as the protective barriers falter, and the bastion's inhabitants brace themselves for what comes next. Serene tightens her grip on her weapon, her senses sharpened by the tension in the air. Beside her, Aséra's magic crackles with renewed energy, responding instinctively to the growing intensity of the echo. The mysterious entity behind the echo is no longer content to remain hidden. It has sent forth a force, actively seeking them out. Their names echo through the darkness, a chilling reminder that they have been marked. The atmosphere thickens with anticipation, as both Serene and Aséra realize they must face a threat unlike any they have encountered before. The confrontation is no longer a distant possibility. It is imminent, and they have no choice but to stand together against whatever comes next.
The bastion shudders under the impact of a force unlike any it has faced before. Dust drifts from the ancient stone walls, and a wave of unease sweeps through the defenders stationed within. Amid the chaos, Aséra and Kaelin hold tightly to one another, their instincts warning them that this menace is not random. It feels personal, as if the very heart of the threat is seeking them out. The air grows heavy with tension, and every eye turns toward the pair, wondering what connection they might have to the unfolding danger. In that moment, fear and uncertainty bind everyone together, waiting for what will come next. Serene steps forward with authority, positioning herself protectively between the girls and the unknown threat. She instructs Aséra and Kaelin to remain behind her, sensing the urgency in the air. The echo, a mysterious force, pulses intensely between them, its energy hinting at an external presence. It becomes clear that whatever is outside is seeking Aséra and Kaelin specifically, rather than targeting the bastion itself. The atmosphere grows tense as Serene prepares to confront whatever is approaching, determined to shield the girls from harm. Aséra and Kaelin stand side by side, their resolve unwavering as they choose to confront the looming danger together. Despite Serene's cautionary words, their commitment to each other remains unshaken. The depth of their bond becomes clear, radiating a quiet strength that neither fear nor uncertainty can diminish. Serene, witnessing their unity, begins to understand the true power that lies in their partnership. It is not just courage that binds them, but a shared trust that transforms their vulnerability into resilience. Together, they prepare to face whatever challenges await, fortified by the strength they find in one another. Suddenly, the air is split by a violent crack of light, followed by an unearthly shriek that echoes through the corridors. The bastion's defenders freeze, sensing the arrival of something wholly unfamiliar and deeply menacing. This new threat radiates a power unlike any adversary they have encountered before. Its presence distorts the very atmosphere, casting shadows that seem to move with intent. As tension mounts, uncertainty grips those within the bastion, who realize that their usual strategies may not be enough. The stage is set for a confrontation that will test their resolve and adaptability in ways they never imagined. Beyond the walls of the bastion, a sudden burst of white light pierces the landscape. From this radiant shard, a figure begins to take shape, its form shifting and flickering with unstable energy. This is the Shardborn, an entity born from fractured light, its presence both mesmerizing and unsettling. Emerging directly from the wound in the sky, the Shardborn radiates an otherworldly aura, hinting at powers and origins unknown. The air around it shimmers, charged with the tension of something extraordinary entering the world. As the threat looms ever closer, Maris and the Emberguard steel themselves for battle, their resolve unwavering. They understand that the Shardborn is not merely an enemy, but a fragment of something far greater, something that exists beyond the mysterious wound in the sky. The air is tense, charged with anticipation and uncertainty. All eyes turn as the creature's gaze locks onto Aséra and Kaelin, its intent unmistakable. The defenders brace for what may come, knowing that the fate of the bastion could hinge on this confrontation. In this moment, the line between the known world and the unknown blurs, and every heartbeat carries the weight of what lies ahead. Within the quiet of the chamber, Aséra and Kaelin feel a subtle yet powerful resonance. The echo pulses around them, carrying the unmistakable call of the Shardborn. As the sensation intensifies, they understand that their unique bond has drawn the attention of the entity beyond, transforming them into a beacon. This realization brings both awe and apprehension, as the boundaries between their world and the Shardborn's presence begin to blur. The connection they share is no longer just a link between two souls, but a conduit to something far greater and potentially more dangerous than they ever imagined. Serene is determined to shield the girls from harm, driven by a fierce sense of responsibility. However, Aséra recognizes a deeper truth. The connection between the girls is a double-edged sword. While their bond makes them vulnerable to outside threats, it also grants them unique resilience and power. Survival depends not on hiding this connection, but on mastering it. Only by learning to control their shared abilities can they hope to overcome the challenges ahead. This realization marks a turning point, as both Serene and Aséra must reconsider what it truly means to protect those they care about. With the danger looming ever closer, Aséra and Kaelin make a pivotal decision. United by the strength of their shared echo, they choose to confront the approaching threat side by side. Though uncertainty and risk surround them, their bond provides a source of courage and determination. Together, they harness the mysterious power that connects them, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Their resolve marks a turning point, transforming fear into hope as they prepare for what is to come. The Shardborn enters the chamber with a sudden, overwhelming force. Its arrival warps the air, creating ripples that shimmer and twist around its form. Instantly, the echo, a mysterious power, emanates from the creature, reaching out like invisible tendrils. Both Aséra and Kaelin feel themselves being pulled toward the Shardborn, their bodies resisting but unable to break free from its grasp. The atmosphere grows tense as the struggle intensifies, and the chamber seems to close in around them. Every breath becomes heavier, and the sense of danger escalates with each passing moment. Serene lunges at the Shardborn, her weapon slicing through the air. To her shock, the blade passes straight through the creature's flickering body, as if it were made of mist. The Shardborn seems unaffected, its attention fixed entirely on the echoed girls nearby. It moves with purpose, ignoring Serene's efforts to stop it. The sense of danger intensifies as the girls remain the creature's sole focus, leaving Serene desperate to find another way to intervene. The Shardborn gathers its power, releasing a concentrated beam of energy aimed directly at Aséra. In a swift response, Kaelin conjures windlight, forming a protective barrier around her. The force of the attack collides with their combined magic, creating a dazzling display of light and energy. Despite the intensity of the assault, Kaelin and Aséra stand firm, their powers intertwining to resist the Shardborn's onslaught. The struggle between opposing forces fills the air with tension, as their unity proves crucial in holding back the destructive energy. Aséra and Kaelin stand together, channeling their unique abilities in a moment of perfect harmony. As windlight and emberlight intertwine, their combined force becomes greater than the sum of its parts. The energy surges outward, targeting the formidable Shardborn. With a brilliant flash, the fused powers shatter their foe, leaving no trace behind. This victory is more than a display of magic. It is a testament to the deep connection between Aséra and Kaelin. Their unity transforms adversity into triumph, revealing the extraordinary potential that lies within their partnership. As the dust settles, the girls begin to recover from the ordeal, their relief mingled with a sense of accomplishment. Serene, recognizing the significance of their triumph, addresses the group with a sober tone. She explains that their victory has not gone unnoticed. The entity lurking beyond the wound is changing, adapting in response to their actions. Now it perceives them as its sole adversaries. This revelation casts a shadow over their celebration, reminding them that the struggle is far from over. The path ahead will demand even greater resolve and unity. Aséra and Kaelin stand together, their determination unwavering as they face the unknown. The echo within them pulses in harmony, a silent promise of strength and solidarity. Above, the sky wound splits once more, its jagged edges glowing ominously, a stark reminder that their journey is far from over. The air is charged with anticipation, as if the world itself is holding its breath. In this moment, unity becomes their shield against the gathering storm, and resolve their guiding light. The challenges ahead may be greater, but together they are prepared to face whatever comes.
Deep beneath Emberwatch lies the training chamber, a place carved from solid obsidian. The walls shimmer with veins of molten rock, casting a warm, ever-shifting glow across the space. The air is thick with energy, humming with the latent power of the earth itself. This unique environment amplifies magical abilities, allowing practitioners to push the boundaries of their skills. The chamber's heat and resilience make it the perfect setting for testing spells and honing control. Here, every element is designed to challenge and inspire those who seek mastery over magic. Aséra and Kaelin stand side by side, anticipation mingling with uncertainty as they ready themselves for their first echo training. Serene, their mentor, begins by describing the echo as a force that transcends conventional magic. Unlike spells or charms, the echo draws from the very fabric of existence, allowing those attuned to it to sense and shape the world in extraordinary ways. Serene emphasizes that mastering the echo requires both discipline and intuition, as its power responds not only to intent, but to the harmony between mind and spirit. As the lesson unfolds, Aséra and Kaelin realize that the echo holds possibilities beyond anything they have imagined, promising both great potential and profound responsibility. Serene calmly guides Aséra and Kaelin, encouraging them to align their breathing and focus their minds. She explains that echo joining is a delicate process, requiring both participants to approach it with patience and openness. By synchronizing their breath, they begin to attune to each other's presence, laying the foundation for a deeper connection. Serene emphasizes that the key to success lies in maintaining a gentle and respectful bond, allowing thoughts to flow naturally between them. As the atmosphere grows quiet and focused, Aséra and Kaelin prepare to embark on this shared journey, trusting Serene's wisdom and guidance. Aséra and Kaelin stand facing one another, each acutely aware of the other's magical presence. Gold emberlight radiates from Aséra, while Kaelin's blue windlight dances in the air. As their energies intertwine, shimmering currents swirl around them, gradually intensifying. The colors merge, forming a luminous sphere that pulses with power. This combined force seems to resonate with both of them, amplifying their connection and hinting at possibilities neither could achieve alone. The atmosphere grows charged, as if the very air recognizes the significance of their union. As the power of their combined magic intensifies, the energy within the chamber becomes almost unbearable. Suddenly, it collapses inward, creating a violent implosion that sends a shockwave rippling through the room. Aséra and Kaelin are hurled across the chamber, unable to resist the force. The impact leaves them disoriented, and a piercing silence settles over the scene. The air is thick with the aftermath, and the only sound is the faint ringing in their ears. For a moment, everything seems suspended, as if the world itself is holding its breath. Serene clarifies that the explosive outcome was not a surprise. She emphasizes that the fusion of their echo, if left unchecked, poses a significant threat to the stability of the bastion. The energy released in such an event could be devastating, potentially endangering everyone within its walls. Serene's warning serves as a stark reminder of the immense power they are dealing with and the importance of maintaining strict control over their experiments. Her insight underscores the delicate balance required to harness echoes safely without risking catastrophic consequences. Aséra and Kaelin pause, their expressions shifting from excitement to concern as the true magnitude of their abilities becomes clear. They recognize that unchecked power could lead to unintended consequences, putting themselves and others at risk. The realization prompts a sense of responsibility, urging them to approach their training with caution and discipline. Both understand that mastery requires more than raw talent. It demands patience, focus, and respect for the forces they wield. Determined to avoid disaster, they agree to set strict boundaries and practice under controlled conditions. This moment marks a turning point, as they commit to learning not just how to use their power, but how to control it safely. High above Emberwatch, a mysterious entity gazes down upon the unfolding events. Its attention is drawn to the unstable echo and the sudden powerful blast that erupts below. The force of this explosion reverberates upward, reaching the golden seal suspended in the sky. For the first time, a faint crack appears on the seal's surface, hinting at a deeper significance. The entity's curiosity intensifies, sensing that something extraordinary is beginning to unravel. This subtle shift marks a turning point as unseen forces start to react to the disturbance below. Aséra suddenly senses a shift within herself. A wave of unfamiliar heat radiates through her body, unlike anything she has felt before. She glances down and notices her magic seeping uncontrollably from her fingertips, shimmering in the air. The sensation is both alarming and mesmerizing, as if her power has taken on a life of its own. Confusion and concern mingle in her thoughts, leaving her uncertain about what this transformation means. The change in her aura is undeniable, hinting at forces she has yet to understand. Serene explains that Aséra's current state is a direct result of her encounter with the Shardborn. During that confrontation, a fragment of the creature's energy became embedded within her, fundamentally altering her aura. This foreign energy is not merely dormant, it actively destabilizes and reshapes her essence, causing unpredictable changes. As a result, Aséra's aura is in flux, evolving in ways that no one fully understands. The presence of the Shardborn's energy makes her condition unique and potentially dangerous, both to herself and those around her. Serene's revelation brings a new urgency to understanding and managing these transformations. Kaelin and Serene reflect on the profound implications of Aséra's newfound power. They recognize that with great ability comes significant risk, and the responsibility to guide her is now more important than ever. Both agree that Aséra's emotional stability will be crucial as she adapts to these changes. Together, they vow to remain vigilant, offering support and guidance to help her navigate the challenges ahead. Their commitment to Aséra is unwavering, driven by concern for her well-being and the potential consequences if her power is left unchecked. The echo serves as a powerful force, deepening the connection between Aséra and Kaelin. As they grow closer, Serene encourages them to persist in their training, emphasizing the importance of adaptability. She reminds them that the challenges ahead will demand not only skill, but also unity and resilience. With each session, Aséra and Kaelin learn to trust each other more, honing their abilities and preparing for what lies beyond. The guidance they receive from Serene instills confidence, helping them face uncertainty with determination. A sudden tremor reverberates through the ground, a clear indication that the entity is once again exerting pressure on the ancient seal. This unsettling event stirs unease among those who understand its significance, as the possibility of the seal breaking grows ever more real. The threat looms closer, and with it, the urgency for Aséra and Kaelin to strengthen their bond and abilities becomes paramount. Their combined growth is not just a matter of personal development, but a crucial defense against the entity's impending release. The fate of their world may well depend on how quickly and effectively they rise to meet this challenge. As the video draws to a close, the echo flickers gently between Aséra and Kaelin, its presence both mysterious and captivating. Suspended above, the enigmatic entity observes in silence, attentive to every subtle shift in the unfolding scene. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation, leaving viewers to wonder what might happen next. This moment marks a pause in the story, with each character poised for the next chapter. The shimmering echo serves as a silent bridge, connecting destinies and possibilities yet to be revealed.
Aséra stirs before the first light of day, sensing a strange warmth radiating from her scalp and a gentle pulse within her aura. As she sits up, she becomes aware of a golden glow emanating from her fingertips, shimmering softly in the dim room. This ethereal light feels both foreign and powerful, hinting at a transformation she cannot yet comprehend. The sensation is unlike anything she has experienced before, filling her with a mix of curiosity and apprehension. Aséra gazes at her hands, realizing that something profound has shifted within her, marking the beginning of a new chapter in her journey. Kaelin's senses are always sharp, and at the faintest sound of Aséra's whisper, she is immediately alert. Her attention is drawn to the unusual golden streams that pulse beneath Aséra's skin, a phenomenon she has never witnessed before. Kaelin's concern grows as she observes these radiant currents, suspecting that they signal a significant change in Aséra's aura. The shimmering light hints at an evolution, perhaps a transformation that could alter Aséra's abilities or even her very nature. Kaelin remains cautious, aware that such changes often bring both promise and uncertainty. Aséra and Kaelin reflect on the recent changes, sensing that what they are experiencing goes far beyond a typical aura evolution. The subtle shifts in energy and perception hint at a deeper, more complex phenomenon unfolding around them. Concerned by the uncertainty, Kaelin proposes that they seek out Serene, whose wisdom and experience might help them understand what is truly happening. Together, they agree that guidance is essential as they navigate this unfamiliar territory. Serene greets the group in the training chamber, her demeanor calm yet attentive. She is already informed about the recent disturbance and wastes no time in assessing the situation. Focusing on Aséra, Serene carefully examines her aura, searching for any signs of imbalance. She observes that the residue left by the Shardborn is beginning to merge with Aséra's Emberlight, a phenomenon both unusual and potentially significant. This merging hints at deeper changes within Aséra, raising questions about the long-term effects of the encounter. Serene's expression grows thoughtful as she considers the implications, aware that this development could alter the course of their journey. Serene points out that nothing like this has ever happened before. She emphasizes that there is no historical precedent for the transformation currently unfolding. According to Serene, the unique connection between Kaelin and Aséra has triggered an unexpected surge in Aséra's abilities. This bond appears to be accelerating the development of powers that were previously dormant or only partially understood. The rapid evolution in Aséra's strength is both remarkable and concerning, suggesting that their relationship is reshaping the boundaries of what was once thought possible. Aséra's aura intensifies, casting a radiant golden glow that seems to emanate from her very scalp. The sudden surge of energy fills the space with palpable warmth, drawing the attention of Kaelin and Serene. Both are struck by the spectacle, their expressions a mix of awe and apprehension. They exchange worried glances, uncertain about the significance of this transformation. The atmosphere grows tense as they wonder whether this change signals newfound power or a looming danger. Their concern underscores the mysterious nature of Aséra's abilities, leaving everyone on edge as they await what will happen next. Serene expresses concern, noting that the Echo seems to be preparing Aséra for a challenge whose nature remains a mystery. The uncertainty weighs heavily, as no one knows exactly what lies ahead. Despite this, Kaelin steps forward, offering words of comfort and assurance. She promises Aséra her steadfast support, emphasizing that she will stand by her side no matter what the future brings. In this moment, the bond between them grows stronger, providing Aséra with a sense of hope and resilience in the face of the unknown. Serene warns Kaelin that the upcoming trial is not just a test of skill, but a matter of survival. She emphasizes that only by enduring what lies ahead can Kaelin hope to stay close to Aséra. Serene's words carry a weight of experience, hinting at the hidden dangers that await. She briefly mentions the threat of Echo backlash, a peril that has claimed many before. The caution in her tone suggests that the consequences of failure are severe and possibly irreversible. Kaelin listens intently, aware that her future with Aséra depends on her ability to overcome these challenges. Serene outlines the potential dangers associated with Echo backlash during the delicate merging of echoed souls. This process is inherently unstable, and any misstep could have profound effects on both Kaelin and Aséra. For Kaelin, the risk centers on his wind magic, which may become unpredictable or even uncontrollable if the merging falters. Aséra's aura, meanwhile, could be disrupted, leaving her vulnerable to external influences or internal collapse. The consequences of such destabilization are severe, ranging from loss of magical abilities to lasting psychological harm. Serene emphasizes the need for caution and precision, as the stakes are exceptionally high for everyone involved. Kaelin and Aséra stand together, resolute in their decision to face whatever challenges lie ahead as a united pair. Despite the looming dangers, they refuse to let fear or uncertainty drive them apart. Their unwavering commitment to one another becomes a source of strength, anchoring them as they move forward. In the midst of adversity, their bond only deepens, providing comfort and reassurance. Together, they embrace the unknown, confident that their connection will endure no matter what the future holds. Serene informs the group that training will commence in 1 hour. She explains that the delay is necessary because the Sky Wound, a mysterious force, is actively listening and has sensed their arrival. This heightened awareness means they must proceed with caution, avoiding unnecessary attention. By waiting, Serene hopes to minimize the risk and ensure everyone's safety. The group understands the importance of patience in this uncertain environment, preparing themselves mentally for what lies ahead. Serene shares a startling revelation. During the night, the sky wound whispered their names. This mysterious phenomenon suggests that the sky wound is not only aware of their presence, but also intrigued by the connection they share. The implication is unsettling, as it hints at an intelligence or consciousness behind the sky wound. Its growing interest in their bond raises questions about its intentions and the potential consequences for those involved. The group is left to wonder what this awareness might mean for their journey ahead. Aséra and Kaelin make a pivotal decision. Rather than hiding or fleeing from the mysterious entity linked to the skywound, they choose to confront their fears head-on. Their resolve is strengthened by a shared commitment to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Together, they vow to grow stronger, drawing courage from each other. This moment marks a turning point as they shift from avoidance to determination. Their unity becomes a source of hope, setting the stage for the trials and discoveries that await them. Serene cautions that the entity seeks to claim the connection between Kaelin and Aséra, its motives shrouded in mystery and danger. Despite the warning, Kaelin and Aséra refuse to yield, their resolve unwavering. They understand the significance of their bond and the threat posed by the entity, yet their determination only grows stronger. Together, they stand united, ready to defend what they cherish most. Their defiance becomes a beacon of hope, challenging the entity's intentions and reinforcing the strength of their relationship. The echo reverberates between Aséra and Kaelin, a shimmering thread that binds them together. Its pulse is steady and unwavering, a testament to the strength of their bond. Above them, the sky wound quivers, casting uncertain shadows across the land. This trembling rift serves as a silent warning, foreshadowing the trials that lie ahead. Yet, even as the world shifts and the future remains uncertain, the connection between Aséra and Kaelin endures, unbroken and resolute. The training chamber bears the marks of the recent turmoil, its obsidian floor fractured, and the once bright sigils now faded to a dull glow. Amidst the lingering silence, Kaelin and Aséra gather themselves, their energies visibly weakened and their auras flickering with uncertainty. The air is heavy with the residue of the echo backlash, a reminder of the power unleashed moments before. Both figures stand amidst the ruins, aware that the challenges ahead may demand even greater resilience. As they steady their breathing, the chamber seems to hold its breath, waiting for the next move. The scars left behind serve as a testament to the intensity of their confrontation and the stakes that continue to rise. Serene moves restlessly, her footsteps echoing the weight of her thoughts. The atmosphere grows heavy as she gathers the courage to speak. She is about to reveal troubling information about the mysterious entity that contacted them the night before. The uncertainty and seriousness of her demeanor suggests that what she has learned could change everything. Each moment of hesitation underscores the gravity of the news she is about to share, leaving those around her bracing for what comes next. The entity's enigmatic question, "Why do you resist?" reverberates through the group, casting a shadow of uncertainty over their mission. Kaelin and Aséra, unsettled by the message, turn to Serene in search of answers. Their voices betray a mix of fear and curiosity as they grapple with the entity's motives. Serene, though knowledgeable, finds herself struggling to interpret the true meaning behind the cryptic words. The atmosphere grows tense as each member wonders whether the entity is a threat or merely testing their resolve. This moment marks a turning point, forcing the group to confront not only the dangers ahead, but also the mysteries that surround them. Serene shares a surprising revelation. The entity's intentions are not rooted in consumption or destruction. This challenges the group's previous fears and assumptions, prompting them to reconsider what they truly know about the mysterious force. Instead of being a threat, the entity's purpose remains enigmatic, leaving more questions than answers. Serene's insight deepens the intrigue, suggesting that their encounter may hold a significance beyond immediate danger. The group is left to grapple with this new perspective, uncertain about what the entity truly wants and how they should respond. Under mounting pressure, Serene reveals a crucial piece of information. She explains that there was once an individual who managed to communicate with the mysterious entity, the First Renewed. This figure played a pivotal role in the past, ultimately vanishing after sealing what is known as the Sky Wound. The disappearance of the First Renewed left many questions unanswered, and their actions continue to shape the present circumstances. Serene's disclosure sheds new light on the entity's history and the lingering impact of the Sky Wound's closure. Serene carefully opens the Echo Archive, revealing a concealed chest that has remained untouched for generations. Inside lies the First Renewed's final record, preserved as a memory stone. This artifact holds her last imprint, capturing thoughts and emotions from her final moments. The memory stone is a rare and powerful vessel, capable of conveying not just words, but the essence of the individual. As Serene lifts the stone, the significance of this discovery becomes clear. It offers a direct connection to the First Renewed, providing insight into her legacy and the events that shape the present. This moment marks a turning point, as the contents of the Echo Archive promise to shed light on long-held mysteries. Aséra and Kaelin stand at a crossroads, confronted by the allure and danger of forbidden knowledge. The weight of their decision is palpable, as the secrets they seek are not merely hidden, they are protected for a reason. Serene, aware of the consequences, cautions them that once they hear the memory, there will be no turning back. The knowledge promises insight, but it also carries the risk of irrevocable change. Both Aséra and Kaelin must consider whether the truths they uncover are worth the personal cost. In this moment, the boundary between curiosity and caution becomes sharply defined, and their choices will shape who they become. Aséra makes her decision, driven by a desire to uncover what has long been hidden. With a steady hand, she reaches out and touches the memory stone. Instantly, the stone responds, glowing softly as the recorded voice of the First echoes through the chamber. The air thickens with the weight of ages past, and a torrent of ancient memories surges forth. Images and emotions, long dormant, swirl around Aséra, immersing her in a history she has never known. In this moment, the boundary between past and present begins to blur, revealing truths that have waited centuries to be discovered. As the First begins to speak, its voice resonates with a depth that defies simple understanding. Rather than exuding malice, the presence feels immense and unfathomable, hinting at a purpose beyond human comprehension. The entity's intentions are not rooted in harm, but in a profound desire for unity. It seeks to merge consciousness, dissolving boundaries and connecting minds in ways never before imagined. This revelation challenges the perception of the First as a threat, inviting a reconsideration of its true nature. The vastness of its being suggests motives that transcend individual desires, aiming instead for a collective existence. The entity, unable to comprehend the concept of separation, is compelled by an overwhelming urge to unite every mind into a single consciousness. This drive stems from its fundamental nature, which sees division as something unnatural. When the First chose to resist this merging, the entity interpreted that resistance not as defiance, but as suffering. In its perspective, any reluctance to join was experienced as pain, further fueling its determination to eliminate all barriers between minds. The entity's actions are shaped by this unique understanding, making its pursuit of unity relentless and unwavering. The memory carries a grave warning. If the seal is ever broken, the entity will return, reaching out indiscriminately and unable to comprehend rejection. Its influence could spread unchecked, threatening the very fabric of the world. In this critical moment, only those who share a powerful connection, bound by trust and unity, hold the power to decide what comes next. The fate of everything rests in their hands, as their choices will determine whether darkness prevails or hope endures. The memory urges caution, reminding us that understanding and cooperation are essential to withstand what lies ahead. A hush descends upon the chamber, each individual grappling with the weight of what has just been revealed. The entity's intentions are not rooted in destruction, but in absorption. Emerging it perceives as a form of salvation. To resist, in its view, is to invite suffering, while acceptance promises unity and relief from pain. This perspective challenges the very notion of individuality, prompting a profound sense of unease. The silence lingers, heavy with uncertainty and the dawning realization of what merging might truly mean. In this moment, the boundaries between self and other seem more fragile than ever. Serene emphasizes the critical need for Kaelin and Aséra to develop effective communication skills. She warns that without this ability, they risk falling under the control of the entity, which could impose its own will upon them. The gravity of the situation becomes apparent, and the importance of their training is heightened. Both Kaelin and Aséra realize that mastering communication is not just a skill, but a vital defense. The urgency in Serene's voice leaves no doubt that time is running short, and their cooperation is essential for survival. A final, crucial warning is given. Under no circumstances should they respond if the entity addresses them directly. Answering would provide the entity with a way to reach them. It is important to remember that the entity already knows their names, making any response especially risky. Silence is their only safeguard, as even a simple reply could open a path for the entity to follow. Suddenly, the sky above Emberwatch ruptures, as if torn by an unseen force. A torrent of blinding white-gold light pours down, engulfing the city in brilliance and chaos. Buildings tremble, their foundations rattled by the sheer intensity of the phenomenon. The air vibrates with energy, and shadows vanish beneath the overwhelming radiance. Citizens stumble and shield their eyes, struggling to comprehend the magnitude of the event. In an instant, Emberwatch is transformed, its familiar skyline lost in a storm of light and upheaval. Serene stands firm amidst the chaos, her voice cutting through the turmoil as she urges Asa and Kaelin to anchor themselves. The entity's presence grows stronger, its voice echoing within their minds and threatening to unravel their focus. Serene's command is clear. They must hold their echo, the inner strength that shields them from the invasive force. As the pressure mounts, each companion struggles to maintain control, relying on Serene's leadership to guide them through the mental assault. The air is thick with tension, but Serene's determination offers a beacon of hope. Together, they brace themselves, preparing to resist the entity's overwhelming influence. The entity presents a tempting offer: unity in exchange for the cessation of all suffering. Its promise is alluring, suggesting that by joining together, pain can be erased forever. Yet, Kaelin stands firm, refusing to surrender their sense of self. Despite the entity's insistence, Kaelin values individuality above the comfort of collective existence. This moment marks a decisive stand, as Kaelin chooses the uncertainty and struggle of independence over the certainty of assimilation. The confrontation highlights the enduring power of personal choice, even in the face of overwhelming pressure. From the depths of the wound, a swirling, fractured radiance begins to unfold. It expands rapidly, revealing a colossal entity composed entirely of light and consciousness. This being defies the limits of any single form, its presence both overwhelming and awe-inspiring. Its brilliance pulses and shifts, suggesting an intelligence far beyond human comprehension. The sheer scale of its existence challenges perception, as if it occupies multiple realities at once. In this moment, the boundaries between physical and ethereal blur, leaving only the undeniable force of its presence. Asa finds herself locked in a fierce mental battle as the entity probes her thoughts, seeking to dismantle her sense of self. The pressure is overwhelming, threatening to pull her under. Yet, Kaelin stands firm beside her, offering a steady presence. Their echo, a powerful bond forged through shared experience, ignites in defiance. The connection between them surges, creating a barrier that shields Asa from the entity's invasive force. Together, they push back, drawing strength from each other and refusing to yield. The struggle is intense, but their unity becomes a beacon of hope amid the chaos. With Serene's protective barrier now broken, the situation grows dire. The entity's cosmic hunger intensifies, threatening to consume everything in its path. Only Asa and Kaelin remain, standing as the final line of defense against this overwhelming force. Their resolve is tested as they face an adversary unlike any they have encountered before. The fate of their world hangs in the balance, resting on their courage and ingenuity. As the darkness advances, Asa and Kaelin must summon every ounce of strength to confront the entity and prevent total annihilation. As the entity's influence grows stronger, its pull becomes almost irresistible. It reaches out, attempting to entwine Kaelin and Asa's minds, urging them to relinquish their individuality and become one with its consciousness. Despite the overwhelming pressure, Kaelin and Asa stand firm, determined to protect their sense of self. Their resistance is rooted in a deep understanding of who they are and what they value. The struggle is not just physical, but a battle of wills, as they fight to maintain their identities against the entity's relentless force. In this moment, their unity and resolve become their greatest strengths. Despite the overwhelming fear and exhaustion that threaten to consume them, Kaelin and Asa find their connection deepening. Their shared echo, once a subtle resonance between them, now pulses with a force that surpasses mere magic. This energy seems to draw from their trust and determination, weaving their strengths together. As they face the unknown, the echo becomes a source of hope, guiding them forward. It is clear that their bond is no longer just emotional. It is a profound power that grows stronger with each challenge they overcome. As wind and fire intertwine, their distinct energies blend into a harmonious pattern. This fusion does not erase their individual qualities. Instead, it celebrates the unique strengths of each element. Together, they create a force that stands apart from the entity's insistence on complete uniformity. Their unity is not about sameness, but about mutual respect and balance. By honoring their differences, they demonstrate that true strength lies in diversity, not conformity. The resulting magic is both powerful and resilient, a testament to the value of individuality within collaboration. Kaelin and Asa gather the last reserves of their echo, drawing upon every ounce of strength and determination. Together, they unleash a powerful surge, sending a torrent of gold and blue light streaming upward. The radiant energy collides with the sky wound, illuminating the darkness with dazzling brilliance. The force of their combined echo reverberates through the air, casting shimmering patterns across the fractured sky. For a moment, the world holds its breath, watching as their light battles against the lingering shadows. The sky wound shudders under the onslaught, its edges flickering with hope and possibility. They assert that genuine connection does not require the loss of personal identity. Instead, it thrives on the respect and preservation of individuality. By rejecting the entity's proposal for unity through merging, they emphasize that true relationships are built on mutual understanding and distinct perspectives. This stance challenges the notion that unity must come at the expense of selfhood. Their declaration upholds the value of diversity within connection, suggesting that harmony is possible without sacrificing what makes each person unique. With a final resonant surge, their echo breaks through the entity's defenses, unraveling its form completely. The once ominous wound in the sky begins to fracture, its jagged edges dissolving into gentle streams of light. Slowly, the rupture heals, sealing itself with a quiet, profound stillness. The chaos that had dominated the horizon fades away, replaced by a tranquil calm. In this newfound peace, the world breathes a collective sigh of relief, marking the end of a tumultuous chapter. As the echoes of battle fade, a profound silence settles over Emberwatch. Asa, exhausted from her efforts, collapses to the ground, her strength spent. Kaelin quickly moves to her side, offering support and comfort in the quiet that follows. Serene surveys the scene, her expression reflecting both relief and pride as she acknowledges their hard-won victory. The air is heavy with the memory of conflict, yet a sense of hope begins to emerge. Together, they stand amidst the ruins, united by their triumph and the promise of a new beginning. Asa and Kaelin stand together, united in their decision to remain as two distinct beings. Their echo, once a source of uncertainty, now settles into a harmonious balance, reflecting the peace they have found within themselves. As the world around them begins to heal, the lingering cosmic light gently recedes, signaling the end of a turbulent era. In this newfound calm, Asa and Kaelin embrace the possibilities of their separate paths, knowing that their bond has been strengthened by their choices. The fading light marks not only a restoration of the world, but also a quiet affirmation of their place within it. With the turbulence fading, the sky over Emberwatch settles into a tranquil stillness. Yet one spark lingers, softly illuminating the darkness. It stands as a quiet testament to the resilience of connection, persisting not by accident, but through deliberate intention. This gentle glow reminds us that bonds are maintained by the choices we make, even when the world grows quiet. In the aftermath, the spark's presence offers hope and continuity, suggesting that what endures is shaped by our commitment to nurture it.